just gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's session of Realm of Shades Hyrule, Shadows of Light Realm, Chapter 1, Risk of Reward. I actually don't have anything before the recap today, unless anybody else has something else.
Art is good. Go get art.
Art is good. Subclasses are underway, and there might be one that wasn't a part of the goal on sale in the next, month or so. I don't know, man. Anyway, I say we get right into the recap. Because, oh boy, did a lot happen in that, almost 5 hour stream half. So, when we last left off.
Murder.
Indeed.
There's gonna be if you don't stop.
Golden Harvest made their way through to the temple they were set to identify in order to consider themselves a fully fledged party under the Light Watchers Adventuring Guild. At the ruins of the temple, they fought against monsters new and old, such as Lizalfos, Choo-Choo Jellies, and a Wizrobe who didn't even stand a chance against the volley of arrows that came its way, among other things. They discovered a basement beneath an altar filled with shambling redeads, eventually discovering that the temple was dedicated to the god of darkness, Vati, long abandoned by its followers. It's funny that a certain party member wasn't available, and I won't get into why. When they made their way back to Forte City, Golden Harvest submitted their findings to complete their mission and become registered as the members of the Light Watchers. Spending the night and getting everything in the city they needed out of the way, they set off to Willengard City, where Kaladalia's contact was last seen. Several days into the journey, during a night like any other, Golden Harvest was approached by a man wielding a Nodachi, or Wind Cleaver, who revealed himself as Grisha, the leader of the Iga clan. Not looking to fight at the moment, he explained to the party that Manellan, the sorceress who connected to the Yiga clan on Hateno Island, had been thoroughly angered, or as he put it, pissed, by our fair heroes for their actions so far and have sent a more powerful Darknut after them. Before leaving, Grisha told Golden Harvest to make a plan and find allies to defeat the Darknut and ward off Manellan. Yeah. Shut up. What the hell?
Shay, did you just combine both of my characters?
Yep. Even if temporarily. Then, revealing the party had been surrounded... We're getting background noise from you, Kouhai. Then revealing the party had been surrounded by invisible assassins who were willing to snuff out Golden Harvest's light before it could shine. With that solemn warning in mind and exhaustion in the eyes of several of its members, Golden Harvest continued their way towards the Lanayru province's capital city of Willengard. So, I need to bring up...
Is it until we get there again? You stopped us on the 7th, I think, or something like that? Or 5th?
Yeah, I just put us forward the rest of the days.
Okay,
already.
So when does someone eventually knock out Toby because he's not going to go to sleep?
No one?
No one? Okay, I guess Toby gets exhaustion.
Indeed. So,
Insomnia.
You continue your way, as I need to open up the map of Hyrule, through to Willengard City. As it is already mapped out, I shall zoom in, zoom.
Kouhai, are you committing to the exhaustion thing?
Yes.
Bam.
Okay.
Watch that time lapse.
Oh.
Man, that's smooth.
Just a sudden stop at one point. Continues.
All right.
Boom.
So, I need to open up Nose to Willengard. All right. So, as you draw closer to the two grand mountains that make up this this sort of pass, you are immediately met with this these stone brick walls that stretch between the mountains. To the left is Mount Lanayru, and to the right is Mount Dorephan. You see these brick walls stretching between the mountains, all with outposts littered with cannons, operated by what you can see patrolling guards. And past the walls of this interestingly multi-tiered sort of city, 3 tiers in all, a sort of slum-ish looking area at the bottom, a more Castletown-like but more spread out area in the middle, and a very high society type on the top. Looming above that is a very, very tall giant tower, atop which you see pointed up to the sky of at its sort of pointed peak, a rather sizable cannon. I'll just say that. It's a cannon. It is a big-ass cannon. Anyway. The upper town, of course, is this sort of shining beacon among the city. The middle town bustling. Though from this distance, some of you can see that there is quite evident wear from events from the past. Hyle and Toby and Conrad. All 3 of you roll me a history check.
Oh boy.
Figured it was going to be that. I figured it was going to be a 3-2. Well, boys, let's see if we can roll it.
Well, it's only a +1, so that's a no from me.
Oof. Why do you roll with disadvantage?
Because he's exhausted.
I mean, it's the second drop. It's still not good.
I have exhaustion.
Okay, well,
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll give you this. You know, there was a war 11 years ago, and Willengard stands at like one of the most important points of getting into Hyrule, being that there is only 2 proper entrances past the mountains. You don't really know much after that. Seems like an important place. All right. As your cart draws closer to the city walls, which on each side of the walls you see these they're about 50 feet tall towers. I don't know why. Oh no, sorry. The brick walls tower. I'm confusing my own descriptions. Yeah, these.
The tower 50 feet tall?
The stone brick wall is about 50 feet tall.
Okay, the wall.
Pretty thick. Yeah. Going up to the gates, you see this rather large portcullis gates, heavily guarded. By your count, about 20-ish people with a guard post right at the front of the portcullis. Somewhat of a line leading to it, but nothing terrible. It'll take about 10 minutes to get to the city.
We got time to kill.
All right. So, it is. I'll say it's. Yeah, sure. It's about 10 a.m. We'll say that.
While we're waiting, Hyle will just start messing around with his pan flute and play a couple of the ballads just randomly.
All right. So, getting up to the gate, you see this guard inside. It's kind of like a little house, sort of what you would see at a checkpoint on a highway.
Yeah.
The portcullis, of course, stands open, but there are guards that step out of the way every time a cart goes through. The guard, who's driving the cart?
I thought that was... No, actually, he's on a horse, isn't he? Eon's on a horse, Lynn's on a horse. Would it be Roscoe? Or...
There's no horse
Back in town.
fits me.
What were you saying, Christian? You were a bit low.
There's
Also,
no
you cut
horse
out
that
Zombie.
can fit me.
Yeah, you can't. The war horses, that the only thing that can actually fit them are expensive.
Oh, okay.
And then
Thought you
unless
had a horse.
Toby made his horse a war horse, which I don't think he can.
Mine is a warhorse, but I'm riding it.
But you're riding it, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Roscoe's still back in town.
No,
No,
we grabbed you up
he-
again.
Yeah,
No?
they
Got you.
grabbed you.
Oh.
Before leaving. Sorry
I
if
thought
I
you
forgot
said
to
it
mention that. They left you behind when going to the temple, but when they went to lead off to...
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah.
they were coming back into town just now.
No, they're heading to
Lingard.
Willingard, yeah. You guys were in Forte City, in Akala.
How did my harassment of the population go?
Roll for harassment.
Roll me a charisma check real quick.
With disadvantage?
That depends. How much are you
That's
trying to
context.
properly harass them?
Listen, Roscoe doesn't view what he does as harassment, but he does it for a long period of time.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Sounds good.
That Roscoe's interacted with thus
That is
far.
a solid one.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's to the point where you believe your overall renown in that doesn't really exist in Forte City has somehow dropped into the negatives.
I'm surprised they didn't try to lynch Roscoe by the time we got back to pick him up.
I'll just say that bread that you popped up eating probably wasn't paid for. Anyway, as I take a bite of schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
The
What do we...
The guard looks up at you. Statement of business.
Who's in front again?
Decide
Well,
who's driving the car.
it was decided. It was suggested by someone that Roscoe's in front.
I couldn't remember who was typically driving the car. I thought it was either Roscoe or like someone else.
The irony is I have the driving skill, but I can't actively
Doesn't take
ever
much.
be in the cart. It doesn't
Under-
take much, I know. But I'm meaning the other irony is I also can't fit.
Oh, I mean,
either
Toby
of
can
these-
drive it, I'm pretty sure.
Like the question
He has
is,
proficiency with land vehicles.
I guess is do we have somebody who's an outrider who's riding ahead or to the side and calls out before Roscoe gets the chance to? Just you guys know how Roscoe is. I'm just gonna be up front.
Yeah.
See, what I thought it was
Oh my.
sorry, Kat. I thought Eon took the front on the warhorse, not by much, and then Toby drove, but I might just be to the side, I might be walking, I don't know.
Let's just...
I'll be up front with Ross.
Alright, so the two of you then?
So I'll turn to the guy if no one else does. That's on horses. And go, Venturers, we're traveling into town. Looking for work.
Alright. Entry fee's 200 rupees per person. You got 6 of you?
Oh no, we don't have the Eon bag to hide me.
We don't have the Eon bag. We can't smuggle
No, wait,
robots.
we do, because someone else bought one, but That's too much hassle.
Wait, 1, 2.
Roscoe,
Eon-
Roscoe will ask, do moblins count as people?
Are you?
God damn it.
He like peers out of his little window and looks at your cart. I'm barely hearing any music.
Because we don't got a bard.
Well, no. I don't. There. What?
Don't worry about it. He has
Don't
a
worry
mask.
about it.
He has a mask that looks like a moblin.
Okay.
Yes, I guess moblins are alive. Roscoe takes out the mask of the grave, lies down on the cart.
Everyone else
Sorry, we have
sees.
5 people and a dead body.
Uh-huh.
We'll cover his fee.
Key look. I pull out 400 rupees for both me and Roscoe while he's lying down and hand
Alright,
it to the
so-
guy.
Alrighty. So everyone else knock off 200 rupees.
Wait,
Okay.
I count? Oh my god. They're not
Yeah, I was, about to,
counting a robot.
I was about to say, I'm surprised they count Eon as a person. Most people don't.
But they probably also at the same time want as much money as possible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are you saying anything about that, or are you just letting that happen?
I mean, I would walk up with the 200 gold as a giant robot and go, this isn't a suit of armor, and then proceed to hand it to him because he was told to.
Yeah, tools count as well.
Have you seen others? Like me?
Nice.
What? Ancient machines?
That have to pay a toll to get into the city, yes.
Oh. Yeah, there's workers in the market. Heavy lifters, they still have to pay a fee. They're actually the most talkative one I've talked to, actually.
Oh.
Well, this is a very progressive. It's very progressive of the guard.
Do they pay, or do the people hiring them pay?
I don't know, man. I'm just doing my job.
Okay.
I love this.
There's nothing else. I'd like to move on.
Yeah, you're clear. The guards step out of the way and allow you into the lower city.
Hi ho, Esmeralda.
Lower town, as I should say.
Roscoe's still wearing the mask.
Is
and
it big
still-
enough to have a map? No, probably not.
Not
Chris.
yet.
I want to
I'm just
imagine
joking with
that
you.
like Roscoe's trying to lie out flat, but there's not enough room because he's sitting next to Hyle. So he's just like leaning over on his side, his like knees tucked up by his chin.
Oh, I thought it was like drunk. You look like you're just passed out drunk on Hyle.
He's in fetal position.
No, Hyle I imagine did not let me stick my legs over top of him.
That's what I
What?
was thinking, yeah.
Like he tried. Roscoe tried to like stick his legs over top of your lap.
Oh no,
I
you're
don't know
allowed
if you
to
let
do
that
that.
happen.
one.
His
Oh,
upper
okay.
body's hanging outside
Alright.
of the carriage.
If you
Ross-
immediately just
Alright,
flop
bring-
dead,
Okay, we can stop
Bring it
here.
in.
Sorry.
Bring it in. So you enter into the lower town, the bottommost and most actually extensive section of the city. The streets are mostly like dirt laid with some cobblestone paths, but it's overall pretty populated with a lot of you would guess to be just common workers, maybe some up and coming artisans. You also see some of the, I'll say, less fortunate, all surrounding these pretty low quality, closely spaced homes. Seem pretty poor in construction. The city, the lower town itself, wraps around the entirety of the city and the raised upper parts of the city. like the midtown.
I'm sorry,
the upper town.
what?
Hmm.
What was that you just said? I didn't catch that quite.
The low town basically wraps circles around the more raised sections.
Oh, okay.
The raised sections themselves appear to be stacked upon more stone brick, similar to the outside walls. You get a closer view of this of the tower
Of the
in
cannon.
the center of the city. Big ass Shinra cannon.
Hell yeah.
Do I have a prefer? Yeah, a very menacing, dark. You want to say it's like a metal, like completely made of metal, but you can't entirely tell. Pointed at the top like a crown tip.
Okay. That's the cannon all the way at the top of everything, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that is in the center of the city, on the highest point of the town, city, settlement, place.
Okay. And Caledalia said that her person would be in Lowtown.
Midtown,
Midtown. Okay.
Middletown, yeah.
I'm assuming if we're going to be looking for the other.
Oh,
I'm
You
trying to
cut out.
remember. Oh, did I cut out?
Yep. You,
Real
we're
quick,
gonna look.
I've been forgetting to ask you this, Shade. Does Impa have any title she goes by, typically, other than just her name?
You know that Garion mentioned, referred to her as the Lady Impa?
Okay. Yeah, but Hyle's not going to do that.
Roll me history. See if you roll well on this one.
History?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't catch what you said. You know, that rolled over a good roll. I told you this session was not going to be good rolls.
You're never going to get a good history roll, are you?
If it comes
Would
to towns,
I try?
maybe.
I don't know if I would have much here, but could I try?
As far as, like, greater knowledge is concerned, like, beyond Castletown, Eon
I
wouldn't
didn't
know
think
much.
so, but I didn't know if I met travelers or anything like that from Castletown.
Yeah, Eon probably doesn't really know much about Sheikah society, because Appa is very much more of an outlier in that case. He doesn't really
Fair.
follow that
That's-
kind of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's common knowledge that she's the or used to be the protector of Zelda, wasn't it?
Yes.
Like royal protector. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and say. I'm assuming if we're going to want to be looking for the royal protector too, we'll be heading either in the upper or mid.
Do we want to find Lady Impa first, or?
If you want, we could split up the tasks. I could let you guys while I see if I can find her.
Eon, didn't you grab a set of sending stones?
Yes, I did.
Okay. If
Into
we-
backpack. Holds up
If-
the stone.
If either of us run into trouble, either of the groups, we'll let the other ones know.
Okay. What are we splitting the groups into?
Lynn would want to go after Wilbur.
I mean, Eon will probably want to follow with Lynn.
I mean, I'm indifferent, really.
Okay. Effectively, Hyle's like, you guys can go, as in anyone who wants to come with me. That's their choice, but I'm not saying anyone comes with me.
In case we get separated, can I have some bread?
Yes, I will give him some bread.
All right.
Roscoe begins eating the bread on the spot.
All right. So what are the groups?
Wait, what's happening here? No, what's it?
We're splitting up to
yeah.
go look for both Impa and then look for the merchant.
Oh, right, the merchant. Thank you. That's why my brain was like, wait, what? What? Oh, yeah.
Team anti-nerd. Oh, okay, Roscoe's coming with me.
So Lynn, Toby, Eon with
Yeah.
with Lynn? All right.
Yeah, that would most
What's
likely.
Conrad want to do?
Unless I'm
Damn it.
specifically asked to, I
We
will
needed
most
to-
likely follow.
You
we-
need Conrad? What was
We
that?
need the charisma. We need the charisma.
Oh,
Well, you-
all right. I'll come with you.
No, that was out of character.
But yeah, unless
sure it'll
unless
be
asked, I'll
fine.
probably go with Lynn more than
All right.
No, would I
so-
leave Hyle alone? Yeah, I'm pretty much over the whole him being dead part.
Yeah.
I
Look,
was-
you got the charisma and Toby.
we'd have. Yeah, that's true. But we're also taking all 3 tanks if all 3 of us go.
I don't see a problem with
Monster has
that.
35
Yeah, I
hit
think
points.
Conrad's tanky enough.
All right.
All right.
So-
Well, they have the Sending Stone.
So the
Yeah.
the groups are Lynn, Toby, Eon for Wilbur, and Hyle, Roscoe, and Conrad for Impa.
Yeah, we're also Team Run. Like
We're Team Run.
their team Stand and Die. We're Team Run the hell away.
I'll proceed
I
to
think you
give
mean
the
stand and
Sending
live.
Stone. I'll proceed
Team
to give
Run
the
right
Sending
into
Stone
danger.
to Hyle.
Okay. I will go ahead and take the sending stone. Reminder, this is like what, a once per day thing, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I asked that
emergency-
in character, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
This is in case of emergencies. We only get 1 a day.
Alrighty.
Out of character. Is this does this have the whole only 25 words, or is that only?
Yes.
It does. Okay.
Wait, this word's once a day?
Yeah, it works once a day, and you have the word limit.
I've been avoiding using it in case it like disintegrated after you used it for the first time. Man, I'm gonna be able to send a message to Droff every day.
Oh God.
I forgot you had his. Oh wait, we should probably mention the Darknet thing. Well, it's not that important. if we mention it
It's
to
not
Droff.
important currently.
I'll include it in my notes for him.
No, but we
tonight.
should probably mention once, because if they're following us, it's coming to this city.
Oh yeah.
Mention it to who?
Girl.
Droff, because okay.
Okay. If you meant the city guard, it's gonna be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't, because I don't know.
We also probably should do that.
Yeah,
too.
let them die without knowing what's about to happen to them. Don't
Well,
make
all we
them
gotta do is just
suffer.
leave before the 2 days.
Yeah.
All you have to do
Fine.
is
Oh yeah, you're right.
We just
Anyways,
say,
I'm
hey,
gonna walk off.
We
Try not to speak over each other, guys.
we talked the mayor into pointing the cannon at the dark net.
Alright, anyways, Hyle's going to go ahead and head off now.
I'm sorry, you want to point this high-range cannon meant to dissuade invaders from the sea in the town?
No. It'll be in the field.
Okay.
No. We'll set them up
I
in
think
the
it's a
field.
good dissuasion to see invaders if they see it in action.
That
The
shit is
people
just
like
a
we're
railgun,
gonna
though.
invade today. The fuck are they doing?
That is straight
have
up a
roster-
railgun.
Hyrule
Just
field more like a crater.
Just have Roscoe send up like a smoke signal and then aim at that spot.
All right.
Yeah,
Heading
and
off.
then we'll head out into the point that was described by Caladelia.
All right. I'll start with Team Wilbur here.
Oh,
That's surprising.
Team Nerd.
Team Nerd. I would like you to make me an investigation check with advantage.
I'm good at those.
All of us, or just one of us?
Whoever has the highest, so Lynn.
It's Lynn.
Hey.
I was gonna say, because it's been a little bit. He was just a merchant. Was he anything specific? I can't remember.
He was a merchant who, a Arcadian
Lord of
merchant
Slime.
who acquired and
Magical
sold
items.
to magic items to Caladelia.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure I wasn't thinking of
All right,
something
so
else.
you travel up through Midtown, up this sort of pathway that leads to a iron gate. Through that into Middletown.
I take it they let us through.
Yeah, not really much of an issue.
Okay.
You definitely see these damages up close. You would gather, yeah, this city was definitely the victim of the war from 11 years ago, the Hylian Arcadian War. Which I don't know how much reading Lynn has done about that, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Make a history check. Let's go.
I don't really need to bother right now.
Okay.
So, you end up passing through the markets, which is a pretty busy market area, very extensive. As
Chewy's gonna bark up a storm.
As Chewy's gonna bark up a storm because he's playing. A lot of businesses, new and old, different buildings, a sort of central square with market stands. Kind of think of this place like Whiterun, but bigger.
Okay.
You do notice as you pass through the markets a very, very, very large mechanical humanoids, very similar in nature to Eon, though a little more in a formal fashion. One you see kind of is wearing this this sort of vest, fitted vest, and his plates are painted to a creamy white, carrying around several boxes, following along one of these merchants, bringing them from door to door effectively. And yeah, they look like ancient machines. It's a similar fashion. You see in the market currently, you see about like 5 or so every now and then.
Do they move? I mean, I probably move very straightforward, but do they look like they're just following the person they're walking with?
Roll me a perception check. Okay. So, as they're following behind, you know very well, Eon, that even for a mechanical being like yourself, you definitely move like very organically. Although in combat, that sometimes changes as you go into this different kind of mode. But general moving around, you move. Your locomotion is similar to that of a human being. These ancient machines are much more rigid in their moving, very, very much robotic. As they move behind their generally Hylian or Arcadian, I'll say, owners or masters. Anyway, unless you have anything to do in the markets.
Is there any shop that would catch my eye? I'm not meaning like, oh, big old fancy, but anything that seems important. Like have a bunch of.
You can very plainly see that, like, the markets have like a very well. It's the merchant capital of the city. It has pretty much everything you could want. Looking around, you don't really see any magic shops, though.
Does it look like? Because you mentioned this city's tier, and you got like the lower.
Mm-hmm.
What would make sense, a middle and a high?
Similarly to how the a path led up to the gates of the middle town, there is a similar, like, probably like 15 or so foot high wall towering over, at the base of which is the groundwork for the upper town with a path leading up to it. Ones that are notably guarded. Seems like where nobles might preside. All right.
There's no in between, so there's. I'm just double checking. So there's just a place where there's most likely nobles everywhere else.
Think of it like a 3-layered cake with 3 different size of cakes. Bases, I don't know.
That works.
Kind of like this weird cone shape. All right. So making your way in the general direction that that Kaladalia sent you towards, in the most notably the northeastern side of the middle town, you find this this 1-story building. Looks to be. Allow me to bring up something real quick. So, all right. Which approaching this building, you feel is most likely Wilbur's house, as it's compared to the other houses around, it's completely boarded up. The windows on the 2 windows on the front, flanking the door, are blocked from the inside. Looks to be by some shutters. 2 bushes, looks to be blueberry bushes, maybe, are on either side of the door.
Are there any neighbors that look home or not boarded up?
All the neighbors, their houses are pretty open. They have similar houses, but you can very clearly, from the angle that you're at, that light is going through the windows.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the house on the right, and give a knock.
To the house on the right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you knock on the door. After a moment, a middle-aged Arcadian man looks to be of some better standing, as he lives here, and his attire is just like very groomed.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily
out
like
there.
nobility, but
It's better than
yes.
better. Okay. Pardon me. My name is Lynn. I was told I'm looking for Wilbur Kirstein, but the address I was given was all boarded up. As his neighbor, I was wondering if you knew about anything that happened.
I don't really talk much to Wilbur. Haven't seen him around in a while. I didn't really look at his house. I mean, doesn't hurt to try to knock. He might be wallowing in there or something. Can't really tell you much. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It looked boarded up. So it looked like effectively abandoned. So I thought I would ask around first. How long do you think you said you think he's been gone?
It's been a few weeks. Maybe he's a night owl. I don't know.
All right. I apologize for the interruption.
No worries.
Thank you again.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Then I will walk away.
And
Alright.
I'm just been knocking on the door probably since he went to the other place.
Okay, Eon. As you knock on the door, it swings open slightly.
By the way, before he did that, I want to point out that Kouhai did type. He should have probably said it, but he did type he wanted to check for traps around the door.
Traps around the
Oh.
door. Roll me investigation.
Ow. I was knocking in real life hoping someone could hear him, but you couldn't.
No.
I hurt my knuckles.
Oof.
Doesn't seem trapped.
All right.
Yeah.
I
The
will get
door
back.
Swings open.
Does it creak open, or
It,
does it seem oddly?
Yeah, it's like a soft creak. As I move the grid of a certain thing.
Oh. I thought a map shade.
I don't know. Could be.
Okay.
I knock on it again.
It swings open further as your as light peers in to. I will drag the three of you. Kabap, kabap, and
Like I am only knocking. Door happens to be opening.
It wasn't locked.
It wasn't locked.
Wait, did I roll that perception, or did you have me roll that?
I was trying to move something and it
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Cam's
So-
just sneakily beside Lynn. Don't mind him.
I can't
Yeah.
see him.
And on the inside, you don't really see much evident, or Cam doesn't see much evidently.
All right.
On the inside, you see this rather undecorated main hall. Opposite of you, just a door. The several windows on the sides are boarded up. Carpet in front of a wardrobe, a bookshelf across the window from that. Looks to
Did
be
we have-
completely empty.
did we ever know what items he were supposed
Dealt
to be
with.
grabbing? Yeah,
We're not supposed to be grabbing, we're just supposed to check up on him.
you know what I mean. What item did he get? Because didn't he get some items?
We
from
didn't
her
ask.
before? Okay,
We didn't ask.
okay, that's fine. I was just curious.
Alright. Do we want to go in then?
Well, the door's open. He clearly wouldn't
I haven't
stop us now.
Alright. Let's head in.
I'll go first.
All right. So, walking
duck
in as
in.
I drag Cam inside.
Beat a fireball. Falls off the
Yep.
door.
I'm just gonna put Cam on the table.
Oh, scandalous! Oh, hey, I have her over the.
So,
Guys, we gotta play the minigame.
you look, you see, yeah, campfire. Looks to be a cooking set. Two doors, one to the north, one on the one to the west. The doors are the windows are all completely shut.
Are they blocked up via wood,
Just
or
by shutters.
could I open them?
Sure.
I'll go.
sorta.
I was gonna see if there's anything on the table. And probably open up the shutter over there. Then do the same thing in the
The
oven.
table is completely empty,
Okay.
and that shutter opens, allowing a lot of light to come through.
Like I said, I did the same thing into the oven, kitchen set,
All right.
just to see if it's been used recently or.
Roll me investigation.
Wrong button.
As I walk in,
I almost did.
like,
I almost did intimidation.
call out for Wilbur.
You receive no answer. You do note the general signs of unuse.
A layer of
There's
dust
kind of
and the
yeah,
like.
there's kind of like a layer of dust on pretty much every surface that you can see. Most notably the coals from the fireplace there are
Okay.
quite dead.
That next to Lynn, between the windows.
It's a bookshelf.
I'll take a look at the bookshelf.
All right. In the bookcase, it's got some general tomes. Toby can move into the house if you pleases.
The lusty Argonian maid. Understood.
Indeed.
There's quite a lot of windows. In here.
I'll just sort of open up the remainder of the windows.
No, but I'm like, it's remarkable. There's like 5 windows in this one
Room.
area.
Indeed.
And this is a single floor house, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The bookshelf doesn't really contain anything like extraordinary. General tomes about Hyrule's geographical and financial history, and several fictional stories from foreign authors, some of which you don't really can't really pronounce.
Okay. Yeah, and then I will hop on over here then.
All right.
Get that door open.
Opening that door. All right. On the inside, as I drag Cam over. Apparently, Toby's sticking outside, so I'm just gonna put him inside. As Eon moves over there.
To be this. Well, maybe he left.
I'm sending. Do I have to reply right away?
You can take your time to reply.
If I see him pull out the stone, I'd be like, should we inform them now or until we get more information?
No. I'm asking in regards to Caladalia's.
Oh, okay.
Could I have effectively kept her on hold until, because I knew we were going to get in town today?
Alright, I need to check on a spell real quick.
That's why I'm asking.
Delayed fireball. Oh no, Toby!
I feel like you should be able to, but we'll see.
I would say
Okay.
no.
I'm just looking how long scrying lasts.
Or sending?
Makes sense.
No,
No,
scrying.
but the other thing is, if you use the stone first, it doesn't matter when.
It's not a matter of a stone. Caladali has to send
No.
the spell.
I was meaning with the sending stuff. I was saying her name wrong.
Alright. So Lynn, as you open up this door, you see pretty standard bedroom.
I'm not seeing anything that says I can hold on to it.
What?
We'll see.
Okay.
You see just this rather tidy bed. Just a chest on the one wall, a shuttered window. It looks to be a desk and a chair. The desk holds what appears to be kind of a ledger book and several other papers.
Can I investigate the ledger book and stuff?
Won't require an investigation check. It is effectively just financial records.
Anything outlying? Anything that seems like an outlier or crazy, like a major change?
Financials aren't really your specialty per se, but the financial records are pretty much just different transactions. The papers are acquisition forms for different magic items from across the Light Realm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. If I'm allowed to open up the line, I will reply back to Caledalia.
All right.
Wilbur's house abandoned. Oh, okay.
Before that, Eon, you step into just you can barely see. In this
He's got the goggles on.
he's also got the goggles on. Never mind, you can see.
I was about to say, I almost always have the goggles on.
Haha.
Fair point. So I bring Cam into here. Get in there, Cam. Good boy. You basically just see what looks to be a kitchen and storage, barrels of grain and cupboards of utensils. What looks to be wine, and notably, from what you can tell, spoiled food like fruits and vegetables.
Is the wine unopened and left alone?
The wine appears to be left alone.
I found Cam.
Congratulations.
I win the game.
Otherwise, there's nothing really of interest. You do note a layer of dust, much like the rest of the house.
Oh wait, that's what I forgot to do. Is there anywhere that seemed less settled?
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm good at those.
Okay. That's certainly a check.
And before I check, I'm gonna send back, if possible, house abandoned, investigating now. We'll report more on next sending.
Remember, you only get like a sending.
Yeah, no. I'm just letting. That's more for her to be like,
You can't
Hey.
send a message to her unless you have the spell yourself.
okay,
Given the relative times, she tends to send her spell roughly around like 11-ish.
okay. Well, we've got an hour, so we'll continue to investigate then.
So, your investigation check as you sort of move about the about this room. You
Which room?
about the just pretty much about the house.
Okay.
As you like step towards the wardrobe, when you place a foot upon the carpet, you feel something loose beneath your feet.
I pick up the carpet and struggle.
You move the carpet. You do notice pretty well that there are several loose boards beneath the carpet, with quite evident darkness below.
I will try and move them and
Yeah, it
peer
doesn't-
down into the darkness.
Does not take much. So
Crowbar
peering-
squad.
Peering down into this darkness, you see this dirt hole that leads down for quite a few feet, and then just sort of jags off into another direction.
Could I climb in and out fairly easily, or would I need to tie something off?
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy.
Toby, Eon, I found something.
Understood?
And I jump in the hole.
All right, you jump in the hole. You plop on the ground.
Why do you do
about,
this?
about 7 or so feet down.
Okay.
Crouching down to the into this dirt tunnel. You see it continues down, kind of on like a roughly 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Beyond your sight.
No lights or anything?
No lights.
Toby, torch.
I
Unless you
know
want
you
me-
have dark vision.
I know, but Toby doesn't.
Toby has never had a torch.
Oh,
I have
well,
a torch if you want to use one. Or Toby
must-
sits in between the two of us.
and we
I have
and we
dark
walk
vision and he has dark vision.
and we walk you down the tunnel.
All right.
It's up to what does Toby want to do?
He's gonna put out a candle.
Okay.
I'll fish out a torch. Would you like this instead?
Just tell me what effect I'm dragging onto you.
I'm giving him the option.
He takes the candle.
The candle. All right.
Okay.
You
I'll
candle.
put the torch back.
All right. So, you descend into the tunnel.
Does it look brutally made?
Very. You go down about 60 or so feet. Until it drops down again.
Can
big's
we
the
can we
tunnel, by the way?
close the door before close the front door?
Sure.
Okay.
Which evidently the lights do not reach the front door.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
No light for you, front door. It's just the colored door and all that gray.
So,
How big's the tunnel itself?
the tunnel appears to be about up to 6 feet tall, so you guys have to duck down to be able to.
Not all of
So
us.
not all of us.
Oh, one of you walks by pretty fine.
The one that doesn't see everything. It's like, not bad. The other two are like,
As you come across, coming to the end of this, in total about 120 feet of distance.
You liar. I could see the entire tunnel.
With how it's constructed, no, it continues to descend with straight drops. Doesn't
Got it.
appear to be man-made per se.
But definitely not natural.
No.
it doesn't. So it doesn't look like tools were used to make it.
Roll me a investigation check. It's notably cold in these tunnels, given the overall environment of the very arid Llaneyra province and the cold of compact dirt.
I'm going to grab the handle of my ancient rapier, give it a flick, just in case.
Okay. That is a solid 4, Eon.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm just like, don't slip.
Yeah.
Eon, if we run into trouble, protect Toby. He's tired.
Ironic.
Yeah. Ironically, I also tossed away my my hand axes. That would have been useful here.
Eventually, you come across this this opening, this it's rather large, I would say, almost 45 feet wide, like dirt cave opening. Who's leading the way?
I would,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's he would be leading.
because I have the most amount of dark vision, so I could see something popping up the furthest away.
Okay. So I'm going to remove you from that map. Lynn,
Yes.
after moving like a little closer into this very dark cave, this greater area, you hear a crunch beneath your feet.
I look down.
You have stepped on what looks to be human bones.
Oh my.
Plural?
Like a single set?
Looking across the way, you see in scattered corners of the of this area, the remains of probably long dead people, and exactly on the opposite wall, you see this completely de-skinned humanoid, slumped up, leaning against the far wall.
Oh no, who did the lament configuration? Fuck, wait, yes.
Oh my.
Is that the right one? Who cares?
I've disappeared.
Indeed.
Close that map. I will move forward, attempting to not step on more bones.
Okay, give me a moment.
Oh, we lost.
Oh, goodbye, Toby.
Yep.
Let me too.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We lost Toby to the infinite darkness.
Indeed.
He got turned into bones.
Also, why the fuck can't I see anything?
Because we're not on the
Oh,
map.
weird.
We're
Why
on a
was
dirt cave.
What's that other map shared? Weird.
So
Because
Oh.
if it has line of sight,
On
you
it.
can't see if you're, you know.
Right. I thought it was a new map because of the way it's suddenly. That makes more sense.
Okay. I will go forward in the soft blue glow
So-
of my rapier.
Lynn,
Yes.
as you step forward,
Make a deck save.
Since I was behind Toby.
so,
It misses.
nope.
And this was a surprise round, so I can't react.
So Lynn,
Yes.
as you're walking forward, you manage to get about 5 feet, so about up here.
Mm-hmm.
This white arm grips your leg with these almost bloodied looking claws,
Oh,
which has you grappled, my friend.
but I'm not taking damage.
No,
Where's it from?
from the dirt below you.
I see. Toby and Eon, I'm
Allow
sorry.
me to real quick. This is all happening in the. Let me figure out what is actually. There you go.
Well, I'm
and
glad
in
we brought
fact-
Toby.
It completely wraps around your legs, making you restrained.
Oh.
As this happens,
Yes.
so I'm not going to show what just grabbed you. As in the middle of the room, you see rising from the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Lich from Adventure Time. Oh, okay, that works too.
Ah.
I was refraining from saying anything.
Well, I mean,
I knew
read.
what it was. I immediately went to go grab a screaming gif.
Help.
I mean, it also does say checked grapple to Lynn by dead hand, and I
Yep.
went,
All right.
As several more hands rise.
I would like to. Oh wait.
I need you to
Don't
roll
Sorry,
the
you guys have
initiative.
Toby with you.
Yeah.
You'll be maybe fine.
So I,
Hey,
as a DM, should need to make a suggestion.
Yes.
Run.
He's restrained.
all those hands kind of separate entities or part of him.
You don't know.
I don't know, but it'd be interesting to know. That's something of like, hey, huh?
All right. I know what I'm doing. I need you two to run before me, unless you guys don't mind taking a bit of damage.
You should know that answer more than I do.
I need to.
Uh,
Kouhai was here.
I need
You
to
would be
act
dead.
Kouhai.
TPK.
Allow me to roll his initiative.
He's not online currently.
Nah, he just went down. He has a solid 0 on initiative. Has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because he's
What will he roll?
So he got a solid 8.
Kouhai did.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, it's like this. I'm doing what I'm doing anyway.
Let me real quick look at the
If you Thunderwave, will Eon go towards the bottom hand?
uh
I mean, he's not gonna do it on himself specifically.
actually for
Thunderwave
balancing
on
for
yourself.
for balancing purposes after the fact, I'm actually going to make that just grappled.
Okay. That's still a 0 for movement.
Yeah, that's you still can't move.
Because so the 15-foot cube from south, it doesn't have to be exactly centered on me. It just has to.
I thought it
Starting
was
from
you
me,
had to be
right?
on one of the edges.
Cubes have
I
to
thought
be
it had
like
to be
at
on
the
you.
edge of you.
Okay. I thought it had to be like centered on him.
Yeah. So like that would work.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to remember.
Would that work?
I believe it's more of like that.
Ah. Well, I'm not trying to hit the main one.
Well,
He's trying to
put it
get away
upwards, and
from
it'll still
him.
hit it. Put it
Yeah.
upwards.
Yep. There we go.
Still hits it.
Alright.
Alright,
I didn't. Let's see. I was gonna look at the effect of restrain, but I decided against using that. Where are those the effects anyway? Conditions. There
Who
we go.
knows? It might go before you though.
Yeah.
The dead hand? No.
Uh,
Where is that? Restrained. Attacks.
well, maybe. I don't know. They count as separate entities. They might have separate initiatives.
They do have separate initiatives. However, they don't do anything.
I'm just gonna go ahead and change the song from Windfall Island. I don't think that's very fitting.
We're running. Rotten.
Dark Realm. That's better.
All
Run.
right.
Bong
First,
spell would be good.
dead hand arm. It just sort of stays there.
Okay.
Lynn.
Thunderwave.
Okay.
I am getting myself the hiffle out of here. It's not letting me target them. Is it because of its control click, right?
You want me to target them for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Dead hand and dead hand arm.
Yep. Number 17.
All right. Bap and Bap. Go ahead.
Nigarindeo Smoky.
Those are two failures.
They are getting shoved, and I am running my 25 feet that way.
They get shoved 10 feet, don't they?
Also, I'm technically in the way, and so is Toby. So you get.
15 feet, but
Yeah.
the point is still there.
Yeah, I know. I would just correct that.
I am hot-footing it.
How does that interact with grappling?
It's pushing them away. That's what's the word I'm looking for?
I'd
Force
imagine
It
pushes
breaks
It
it.
breaks the grapple because I pushes them out of range.
Yeah. I feel like we've run some stuff with like pushing people and that breaks the grapple already in this campaign.
It's unwilling movement.
You said
So it breaks the grapple.
Thunderwave.
Yep.
So they take the. Did you already roll the damage?
Oh, I did not. I completely forgot the damage was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well that seems pleasant.
Because I'm just trying to
The,
get. I'm just trying to get them away.
The
I'll,
other one, it
I'll say
didn't
sure.
go down.
I mean, it's light.
All right. You managed to release yourself from the grapple. The dead hand. It's a very, very large white body with these red, almost looking like wound marks all across it. Upon further inspection, it's more like patches on its skin to look like blood.
Mm-hmm.
Very intimidating, long neck, weird, chicken-like body.
We're leaving.
Okay.
And we're coming back with the rest of the party.
Hey, you could just stand in the tunnel and keep magic missiling it.
So you run the fuck off the map.
Yep.
All right. As I remove the grappled effect from you. So the dead hand gets to go first,
I see.
as it is going to make is going to give off this sort of very like piercing, almost similar to the Redeads. This sort of stream like sound, very inhumane, monstrous, deeper. As I need Nope, not you targeting Eon. You targeting Eon. There we go. You two need to make me a wisdom saving throw. I realize that is automatic. Never mind. Toby just nat 20'd that.
Give him
Nice.
the boy the Triforce point.
Yep.
It's like the undead scare me. No, the
Toby runs
undead are
my
scaring
level
me.
Okay, so you
Wait, what are you doing?
avoid being frightened by this thing, by its frightful presence.
I mean, that wouldn't make too much.
Oh
of a
shit! It's a polymorph dragon.
I'll add that to his earned and knock off in driver's mind.
Polymorph white dragon that's pretending to be a red dragon to seem more intimidating.
Yeah, man. All right.
Is on it.
After that, it is going to move.
Run.
Where's it moving? How am I not seeing its movement speed? I created the creature, damn it. It moves towards you 10 feet. Hi, Eon.
Bye, Eon.
I'm not gonna be the person, but didn't I say I was behind Toby in the line?
You did.
Okay, well, in that case. Hi, Toby.
No,
Bye,
what
Toby.
I'm meaning by that is I would be back one. Toby would be there. Lynn would have been
I
up
mean,
front.
sure. I'll just put you off the map.
There you go.
In that case, I can't hit you.
We run.
Okay. It can't use its bite attack. Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to Eon's turn.
How heavy's Toby?
Let me check.
Check the wiki.
No,
I
no,
don't
I
need
can't.
to check the wiki,
Can't
yo.
to be
110.
but my lift full drag is way better. Than
With his equipment and everything, he currently weighs 210 pounds.
okay.
That's,
So I would definitely be over my maximum, but it doesn't mean I can't drag him behind me.
as far as lift, push, and drag goes, you could drag him behind you.
That's why I just said it'll be over my maximum carry. Doesn't mean I can't drag, so I'm gonna proceed to drag him behind me.
I will allow it.
Do I move my full 40?
Half it.
Okay, so I moved 20,
Yes.
and then I'll wait to see if anything follows us anymore,
All right.
and keep an action to.
So, I'm going
attack anything
to
if I can.
break initiative order in that case. As you see, one of these hands begin to sort of snake through the dirt after you. However, you are just fast enough to keep ahead of it as you all climb your way back up into the house.
Does it follow us the full length?
After about halfway, it stops.
Okay.
You get out.
If we
Do I recognize what that is at all?
Roll me nature.
If we were to say
Things,
not
things, an abomination,
follow,
it's a-
but follow the way we went, give or take, on the surface, is the creature under anything specific?
Not from what you can tell.
Okay, because you mentioned it went like 120 feet in one direction, so I wasn't making sure that wasn't under like a different house or a manor or some shit like that.
All right, Lynn, you read about a lot of creatures in Hyrule. Some are considered these sort of legends. Some are you've seen quite a bit, like bokoblins and even a wizrobe, Lionels, and all that. This one is considered more of a legend. They are
So no
very...
one will believe me when I say we need to kill it with fire.
They are very uncommon creatures that burrow themselves beneath cities and towns, generally using its extended arms to drag people beneath and feast upon them. This creature known as a dead hand.
I will go outside, find a nice bench, and wait.
Okay. So after about I'll say about half an hour has gone by at this point. What up?
I was gonna say, did we hear about where? I can't think of their names off the top of my head. The two that helped us back to Castletown.
Grim and Hella?
Yep.
Yeah. Did we ever hear where they went?
You know that they went to the church of to the monastery of Light, or I can't remember what it's quite called. Where you guys went to check on Hyle's affliction.
Hyle. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. But they didn't say they were going anywhere after that.
No, they weren't inclined to tell you.
Okay.
If I explain what Grim looks like, could Caledalia do something?
Well, we don't even know if that's. Well, maybe.
So
I'd say his real name, but then.
Sorry,
never mind.
continue.
you sit down for a good breather, Lynn.
Ooh.
After this horrifying sight, probably the most horrifying creature you've seen ever. And you've seen some like pretty intimidating stuff. You've been in the sights of a guardian. You've watched from a distance a Lionel. You've encountered so many different types of monsters so far. You faced down a dark nut and survived. This abomination is just absolutely terrifying. So you take a solid moment.
Yeah, stone, standing stone now.
I'm sitting on the trapdoor. Like, I'm sitting on it and I'm like, well, they mentioned they fight undead, and then I hold up the stone. I wonder if they would know about this. I mean, it clearly was undead. There was dead bodies.
As
Was that person skinned?
as
Was it
you
undead?
as you're asking for this stone, you hear the familiar voice of Caledalia in your head.
Oh, thank God. Thank the goddess.
You hear, have you arrived at Willingar? If so, what are the whereabouts of Wilbur? And she just leaves it off at that.
Bitch!
25 characters, remember. Or letters,
Okay.
sorry.
I'm going to type it so I can count it a bit easier.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping for a critical role moment where we're like counting and it's like
I have to think.
it's one of my favorite stupid moments.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just got pinged on the r/Zelda Discord server about a overall change, and I'm just
1, 2,
watching
3,
all
4,
the
5, 6,
emotes
7,
on
8,
the
9,
on the
10,
ping
11,
just
12, 13.
keep going.
That sounds amazing.
I did come up with a message, but yeah, just for
Mm.
amusement's sake, it's 24 characters.
So what do you have to say?
But she did!
He dead.
1 second, I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Bitch,
17,
it's
18,
scary!
19.
All right.
Don't know why
Big, like, breaths in between.
You can say it.
Oh. In city. Investigated house. I found a tunnel. Leads to chamber with dead hand. He's probably dead. We'll explain more later.
There's 25 characters in total.
Letters.
letters.
Sorry,
No,
sorry. Words.
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 I said same
Words.
thing.
Okay.
So use compound words the best as you can.
Yeah.
Or be like fucking
Or like
Anyway.
I did it in
After-
letters. Oops.
After another minute, you hear another message from Caladelia. That is unfortunate. I would hold on. I would advise dealing with the creature. Something like that is a danger in a city as populated as Willengard. Do you have anything else to...
I'll respond back. Was only 3 of us. We'll go back with party to take care of it.
Okay.
We'll awaiting your response tomorrow.
That is too many words.
TTYL.
Talk to you later. Nice. What's TTYL?
Talk later. And then I will take the stone from Eon and be like, and then go to do the sending stone bit of found a guy, very
Fuck
dead,
day.
dead hand underground. Need the rest of you here.
All
Do you
right.
want us to respond now, or do you want to go through our stuff first before we get that message, Shade?
Let's see. We're gonna move over to the other group.
Oh, just before, because I just
What up?
thought of it. Does Lynn make a certain face when he's talking with her? Like, Is it clear that he's mentally talking with her when?
I have to say this out loud.
Yeah.
No,
there's a
not
verbal.
not talking with the group two when explaining the dead hand to her.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yes,
got-
out loud?
Sending, you have to
it's
say
a
this
verbal.
out loud.
Oh, for
Yeah.
some reason I thought it was mental. Okay. If hearing him talk about the dead hand, and then on the second reply, it'd be like, Lynn, you should mention the church and the people that have fought.
They're not gonna get here in time.
Well, just in case we fail.
Oh, shit.
She doesn't send you another message.
Damn.
That's for later then.
I need.
I'm going
Lynn
to-
needs to pick up sending.
Indeed. I'm gonna just remove them.
Except I can't take it.
Which is by hundreds of sending stones.
Of course. And close
Get more
down that map.
charges.
And
Alright.
take you out of initiative.
I'm going to run and grab like water and a snack.
Okay,
real
we're moving on to the others now.
That's why I thought I'd let you know. So if you need me for anything,
Some
Understood.
water after that, right?
yeah. I was like, this is, I
Hey,
thought
by
it
the
was
way,
the skeleton.
wait,
I thought it was like the skeleton reanimating, and then no, it was much more terrifying.
I heard white hand, and I immediately was, oh fuck.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
What was that, zombie?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no, I was trying to ask who on our group had the stone.
Kyle
did.
did.
Okay, good.
You have the Jorolf one.
Yeah, I
He
know.
might accidentally respond, like, just cast it to Jorolf with the response.
Alright, away. What the hell is a
I can't
dead
wait for
hand?
I can't wait for Roscoe when we switch to us to immediately be on the sending stone messaging Jorolf.
All right.
I know these ones. I'm good.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I'll just skip over that. So, the three of you, the quick boys, the roguish of the group, the
Criminal.
Elements.
criminals to an extent.
The two criminals and a Roscoe asking, "Hey, so can you help me contact the local criminal elements?" Finds out, so you're part of the Light Watcher or whatever they were again group. You know, those bounty hunters.
All right.
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
So,
You said you were done with the life.
as all of you head off, splitting off from the other three, who notably head towards the market, you all stay in the lower town.
Head away.
You don't know where Impa might be.
Yeah, it's called gathering information and
Mhm.
asking.
So how would you like to start?
Well, do we want to start in the slums or do we want to start in the middle town? Middle region.
Which do we think is a better option?
We could always start from the slums.
Impa's the okay.
Okay,
Impa's who
continue.
again?
Continue.
Impa is who again?
Uh
Yeah, like
the girl who punched the law student before. She's effectively
but person.
You're really skipping out, zombie.
Oh.
okay. Are you asking this in character, by the way?
No, he would remember in character.
Okay,
Even
she's
if my brain
effectively
is skipping
a
out.
Sheikah warrior that used to be a royal protector to Zelda.
Yeah.
It's very famous, very well known.
Mm-hmm. So, you would notice on Oh, that's on the eastern end of town. There's quite a bit to offer in the lower town. You would guess that there's probably a Light Watchers outpost here.
Yeah.
Most notably, a very similar house would be in like near the eastern gate. On the other side that you wouldn't have actually noticed because that's on the other side of the city, and you know, well,
Yeah.
directions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and if do we want to start in the slums, zombie Garbo?
Yeah, I'm fine with
Sounds
that.
good to me. Also, periodically, I'm going to like just randomly use Thieves' Cant to try to ask around about the Underblight Society.
Understandable. Could you also try to see if you could find quote unquote criminal elements that would have rumor mill?
Are you asking him to do that, or are you?
Yes.
Okay. I will also do that. We might be a bit doing this then.
All right. I'll go ahead and go around real quick. I'm going to stop at a shop. And how much would you say picking up just a little like pouch would be? Like a little pouch.
Just a pouch.
Yep, just a little small pouch.
That's actually an item. Yes, it is. Just a standard item is 5 rupees.
Okay, I will pick up a small pouch.
It's in the player's handbook.
Got it.
Can contain
Is it just
20
pouch?
sling bullets or 50 blowgun needles, among other things.
Cool. I don't need to put 20 of anything in there. Take the big wallet. Okay, I will be going around the area asking specifically information concerning a small girl that is a roguish type that fits Shahana's description.
Roll me investigation.
Okay. Do I get advantage if other people are looking as well?
I'll say sure.
Okay.
Does anyone have higher investigation? Well, he's already rolled, so
I don't know
that
if
is
you can roll higher
that
than
is
this.
really good.
We're turning around, boys.
Yeah, I want to
Started
roll
hard
investigation for what
deception.
I'm searching for, if that's okay.
You go ahead with normal.
Okay, but I'm Roscoe, by the way.
I'm gonna say that affects the DC.
Oh, okay. All right, let me put the die down and turn off
Right, Roscoe's
disadvantage
in
then.
the slums. I think he perfectly fits in the environment. If anything, he should
Oh,
get
you're right.
ability.
Yeah, I should have get
I
advantage
just said
here.
it affects the DC.
Excellent.
Excellent. Goddamn,
it was certainly higher than that.
You got any bread?
You got
Roscoe
any?
steals a loaf of bread from a beggar and then
From a
proceeds to try to
beggar?
ask him about the local criminal elements.
You
How
got
does
some.
that go, Shade? Do I succeed in failing? Like, as in, I have failed so well that I've succeeded because they directed me to a place where I can be killed.
You get some very well, rather negative reactions to your investigation and your bothering of
Behavior.
different people and your behavior. Overall, you don't find anything. Do you directly use criminal?
Yeah.
Roll me a D100.
Oh. On a 1, they call the guards.
No, this is the lower district. The guards won't respond for anything less than a assault.
Right.
We're in the middle district, aren't
You
we?
rolled a 1.
Today is the day when Roscoe gets black bagged.
I need you to roll me persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh,
All right,
shit,
let's do it.
Roscoe's gonna get all his organs harvested.
Must be a bag thrown over his head and dragged off down an alleyway.
Jesus Christ.
Man, that's straight. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. That's a real solid.
Don't worry, Roscoe. You took all the bad rolls from me.
So
You're welcome.
Roscoe, you're really lucky because guards don't really patrol the lower city all that much during the day. However, some people are more keen on taking the law into their own hands. You get into a brawl with a commoner.
I'm sorry, what?
Just
Roscoe punches lights out. Sneak attack him in the groin.
I want to note to you, Shade. I still have the Mask of the Grave on.
All right, I forgot about the thing about just patting Roscoe when we got in and saying, "All right, buddy, you got your dead body."
So I'd like you to make a general attack roll. Use if you're going for non-lethal, or if you try to run away. Up to you.
Pocket sand.
Pocket
So
sand.
I'm just gonna roll a general dex attack roll here.
Alrighty. Doesn't
Yeah.
take much to hit a commoner.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat
You're
1.
low. You've said it. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 4. I'm going up in the world one step at a time.
No, I really want to do nat 1 and pocket sand yourself.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I miss?
The best interaction that's happened so far.
Darn, I'll just have to see it tomorrow then.
So they are going to sock you in the face. With a 19 to hit.
Jesus.
That's a solid 1 damage Roscoe takes.
I can't wait for a zombie to be missing like 10 rounds of just hitting this guy and this guy to keep punching him for 1 damage. Just go, why won't he go down?
He's just built different.
It's okay, this guy
Just
just needs
give
this guy just needs to hit him 34 more times.
Yeah, he just gives up because he gets so scared of the possibility of the one time Roscoe will hit him. If he can take it, I'm afraid of what he's going to do when he dishes it out.
What do you want to do, Roscoe?
Us who's gonna punch him back.
Alright.
God. All right, we're staying up for, boys.
It's 15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, right, you have a 14 AC.
Oh, no.
That's another damage. Go
Beautiful.
ahead. What do you want to do?
The law is on my side, boy.
That's a hit.
There it is.
He has 10 AC and 4 hit points. Oh, Roscoe.
You're not gonna sneak attack it?
Roscoe.
He can't. He can't sneak
can't.
attack an unarmed strike.
Isn't Hyle standing next to him and therefore next to the commoner?
It's an
I
armed
don't
strike.
know.
It has to be a weapon attack. Actually, it's
Oh.
under the weapon table, isn't it? Wait a minute.
It needs to be a
Weapon.
Or,
melee
no.
weapon with whatever daggers have, or a ranged weapon.
Light and finesse.
Finesse.
Yes,
Light.
finesse.
I would say.
Specifically,
I-
like,
I would think that'd be like a bruiser subclass that allows that, but otherwise it's just a melee weapon attack that you are proficient with.
damn,
Fair
you
enough.
should have gone Iron Knuckles.
Yeah, finesse or ranged weapon. Light weapons don't work either.
Does light weapons not work? I thought they
No.
did.
It has to be finesse or ranged.
Ah,
5e doesn't really have a thing for like strength-based rogues.
Rip.
Rest in peace.
Hey.
Just use a short sword.
I have a certain subclass that can fix that.
Yeah.
All right,
My
let's go.
strength
got
is a
himself into
12.
this mess. He's getting himself out.
Okay.
So did he do this in full view of Hyle, or did he split off and do it?
Can I throw the pocket sand as a bonus action, like an offhand attack?
I'll allow it. Just
Alright.
just for
I
this
feel like
combat.
Ross would have wandered off.
And we're back down to 2!
All right.
Back down.
He's gonna punch you again. He missed this time.
We finally missed. He's been thrown off by the pocket sand.
He's been hit once.
Alright. He seems to be off balance. Now's my chance. Does this guy appear to have any food visible on him, or like anything of value directly on him that would be easily snatched?
He just appears to be a man in workman's clothes. Just, it's been like a really rough morning for him. Very, very haggard man. Very tired.
Now he's in a fight with Roscoe.
And now he's in
Does he
a
have a
fight with
hammer or
Roscoe.
something, or like a chisel, or any like work tools? It's not actually 2 damage. I'm getting something out of this fight. Otherwise,
he
if I don't
seems
see
to
anything,
have
I'll
like,
just...
kind of like a sort of bag strapped to his side, like just a pouch. Looks to be.
Okay. Can I attempt to grab that and steal it?
God damn it, Roscoe.
Roll me sleight of hands.
All right.
Hands?
Gonna catch you,
He,
Sans.
he
Oh, yeah.
he catches your hand, your arm as you go for it. He gives you like a very stern look and socks you in the jaw. Or will attempt to sock you in the jaw. That's an 11 to hit. He misses. Well, let's see if he rolls anything better. No, he doesn't roll better.
Way of the dirty rogue. Jesus, this is gonna go on for 2 minutes.
You're just watching these. The one guy's just exhausted. He's been at work all day. Roscoe, on the other hand, is just flaming around, randomly throwing wild punches.
Tell you what. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What is gonna happen?
He pulls out a Deku
Okay.
Nut.
Listen, man, I'll eventually go to that. It's stream.
No, the guy does. He pulls the Deku Nut out of your bag.
As he goes for another punch, he just realizes that he's tired. He sort of waves around his hand, realizing his knuckles are basically bleeding.
Test. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
And
You're not worth
he
my
just looks at
time.
you. Fucking, I'm tired. And then he just begins to back off. You piss off.
I have one more opportunity to try to steal his bag.
Roll sleight of hand.
He's turning around. He's not suspecting it.
Oh
God
my
damn! Take that Triforce point.
Okay.
The
That's-
highly of favor. She made it to where this is the outcome.
You grab it.
Bonus action dash.
Okay.
It was
After a
all in
bit,
God's-
you hear in the distance, mother, and you sort of hide behind an alleyway. Looking into the pouch, you find a solid, a smaller wallet containing about 10 rupees, and a hammer. Just a plain old workman's hammer.
Alright, nice.
So, getting back on track.
Buy 2 loaves of bread with that money.
I cannot believe.
It's only going to get more degenerate from here.
So with that 23 investigation
Yeah.
check, as Roscoe goes off and does his own thing, how Hyle and Conrad, you eventually come across a guard post, and you ask around, asking about the girl of
Shahana.
Shahana's description.
Yep. Roguish individual. Maybe is prone to try to steal stuff from people.
You get Roscoe's description.
Girl.
Small. Blonde hair, right?
Yeah, blonde hair. Yeah, kind of stares up to the sky for a moment. Oh, yeah, she was with the Sheikah woman. Entered the city, a couple weeks ago. They spent a lot of the time at the training grounds. Over, sort of points off to the more southwestern part of the city. I think they
Them right.
train there. Training grounds, you know.
Oh, of course. They come to the city often.
I don't know. They've been here, yeah, a couple weeks. I haven't really seen them before.
Got it.
I don't know. There are a lot of people in the city. Hard to keep
Understandable.
your-
Have a nice day.
You're not there.
You're not there. What are you saying, Ghost Shade?
Otherwise, it's hard to keep track of different faces.
Ah. Understandable. Well, thanks for the help. And
You're welcome.
I will go and walk off.
All right.
Should have gone through with it, you nerd.
So, you head towards the training grounds.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the training ground.
All right.
I'm going to what's the word for it when you like not scout an area, but what is it called when like someone like takes a look in an area?
Canvas.
Huh? Not canvas, but that is a good word.
Yeah, it's very
Survey.
similar.
Survey.
No, he's thinking about like when someone enters a room and checks all of the spots where something bad.
No,
normally happens.
I'm talking about when someone like cases. I'm gonna case the area.
Okay, that's what I meant.
I was like, I'm gonna do a more criminal element version of that, since that's what we're going with here.
It's on the map, Zombie.
On Hyrule,
Yeah.
right, I will look there.
The one that Roscoe is currently on.
Around the general area and just take a look around it, but
All
not
right.
enter.
Heading
For now?
towards the training grounds, you eventually come across these series of rather small circular fields, all of which are surrounded by like these cut logs, as if those are like seating areas / borders. These fields are generally just dirt. Many of them different warriors, adventurers, knights, or well, what looks to be knights, training.
By the way, while I'm getting there, I'm going to go ahead and move something from my bag of holding into the pouch.
Okay,
Just a couple of things.
gotcha. In addition, in like on the edge of the whole training grounds, you see this rather sizable lodge. You would gather it to be probably like a registration, maybe some sort of an inn as well.
Okay. Registration?
For like to use the fields.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like pick up weapons and the sort.
Got it.
Are we at the Smash Fields?
Are we at the Smash Field, Shade?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who do I see anyone recognizable in the training fields as I'm walking by it?
Roll me perception.
Got it. Someone just asking to see what Garbo's thought process is.
That is a good question. Sorry, I zoned out for a little bit.
We're walking past the training fields because that's where apparently like Impa and Shahana are. So I
Okay.
didn't know if you're looking at them too to see.
I mean, yeah, that say probably just looking to see if I could recognize anyone.
Okay. What's your
Oh.
perception?
My perception is, I think I'm actually proficient, so I think it's a +4,
Okay, I have a better perception than you. if you
+6
wanna...
actually, because
Okay,
apparently
you
I have
wanna-
expertise.
Do you want to take it with advantage in roll?
Sure. Oh boy.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, that's a point, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Mark that down in your and knock it off on your actions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you definitely see in one of the fields, very very close to the to like the corner of the lodge. You see two rather recognizable figures. The first, the taller woman. I say taller, but only by a solid 3 inches.
Okay.
Still taller than Hyle.
Yeah.
Uh,
By 2 inches.
Yep. The Sheikah woman, that you would know to be Impa, this time lacking that sort of jacket over this backless Sheikah armor. In these lighter, vibrant shades of blue and dark brown detailing. You see on her person these bandages which wrap around her chest below the clothing, extending to her neck and right arm, ending at the wrist. She is currently in a defensive position, with her the unbladed tip of her naginata sort of pointed to the sky, awaiting another familiar figure of Shahana, whom you have a better view of what she looks like, as she is currently fighting with her hood down. In fact, you see her rather fair, golden blonde hair, sort of tied into or braided with a red ribbon at the end, but flowing about halfway down her back. In this sort of black body armor, with there's a lot of description for this armor.
Yeah. Does the armor Impa is wearing look similar to like Sheikah armor?
It is very similar, but lacks any Sheikah symbology.
Understood.
Yeah, most notably about Shahana is that she has a low-hanging quiver, and a bow holder on her back, but the doesn't appear to be any bow there. On her leather-covered thighs are two holders for daggers, or dirks, actually. And one of these dirks is already in her hand as she goes to throw a dagger at Impa, who promptly blocks it out of the air as Shahana goes forward, pulling another dagger and trying to go for a downward strike, but being blocked once again with a swift movement, almost unseen from Impa. After she promptly backs up and they get into preparation stances once again. And this pretty much continues with what appears to be this sparring.
And there's like other people sparring in the field right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not in the same field, in like other surrounded fields.
Okay, so they're like section off plots.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Conrad, do you want to do some sparring?
Sure.
Mayor, make sure that looks like there's a area over there lodge. Better make sure there's any registration fee.
That's a good idea.
We'll go ahead and head over to it then.
All right. You arrive at this lodge. Roscoe, your antics would be about done by now. It's up to you where you go. Whatever you're up to.
They'll try to find where the other two went to try to catch up with them.
All right. For the sake of brevity, you eventually do find them as they're heading towards the registration area.
I will pretend that I have done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Which is the thing that if you say, then really, you're dumb.
Have you done?
Don't pretend. Just I haven't done anything wrong. I say as I walk up to the.
As you walk up with a beaten face and
Wearing a different mask.
He has changed his mask since then.
Understandable.
That way, no one will ever suspect, because obviously, if I change to a mask that I was wearing on my shoulder and put the other mask back in my bag, no one will ever know.
Where's Roscoe carrying the pouch? Where's Roscoe carrying the pouch he stole, or the satchel, or it was?
Oh, he like attached the armor or the hammer to his belt, and he put the rupees in his bag, and then he just tossed away the rest of it.
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know. I literally.
What?
He was rolling deception. I just decided to play along for a moment.
All right. Wow. Okay. All right. So you head towards the registration. Coming across this right at like the edge of the building, probably about 20 or so feet away from the field that's Shahana and Impa are at.
Mm-hmm.
You go to this this sort of booth built into the side of the building with a slanted roof over it, and just looks to be mid-40s woman with a tank top and shortish hair in a ponytail. What can I do for you?
Hi. We saw that there's a training field out there. I'm assuming this is a lodge for registration. Use a lot.
Oh yeah. Also for staying, if you're staying the night for a couple days.
On into.
Sorry, what?
And two?
Yeah, in as well.
How much would it be for a night?
So long as you're staying here, it's just a rupee per person.
That's not bad. How much is for the field?
For the fields, well, we don't really charge for the fields, but we do want to keep people registered. Can I get your names, please?
Sure. Does she have a paper, or does she just want me to tell her?
Just tell her.
Okay. Name's Hyle.
I'm
Kyle,
Conrad.
okay. Conrad, all right. She writes down on a piece of paper. Okay. There should be a clear field. She sort of leans out a little bit, but actually can't really get a good view. If you find a clear field, feel free to use it.
All right.
I would
I
like
think
to
I know
roll
one.
deception when I tell her my name.
What do you gotta tell me?
Okay, what are you telling her your name is?
Lynn.
Oh,
I-
goodness.
I hate you so much.
Lynn, huh?
Yes,
Interesting
my name is Lynn.
I
I want
was
to roll
ex-
disadvantage because I'm
I
gonna
was
do
so
something in a
expecting
few
Eon.
seconds, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Have you
after he
honestly
writes
did-
down Lynn on the piece of paper and says that his name is Lynn, he walks over towards the fields and then sees Impa and Shahana fighting, and will call out, "Shahana, hi!
It's me, Roscoe.
It's me, Roscoe, from back when you were with your uncle."
Okay. So,
Quick, I'm just gonna turn to her as he's like walking on doing that and go, by the way, if you want to put us down for 3 nights, we'll probably be staying about that amount of time.
all right.
I'll put down
I'm
3
gonna-
rupees.
She sort of crosses out the name Lynn and writes down Roscoe. So,
Roscoe.
as a result of this, Shahana, kind of with her back turned to the group at this point.
I love this so much.
Shahana hears her name, looks back, her guard dropping for a moment, and Impa immediately sweeps her leg, knocking her off balance and knocking her to the ground.
Hey,
you were
you should
distracted.
keep an eye on your opponent out there. Even if there's distractions, you should be vigilant of what's around you.
Oh no.
Not you fucks.
Dang, I couldn't do what I was planning to do, which is great, but I'll wait for later.
Smoke bomb.
So Roscoe's heading towards them, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are the other two heading that way?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna head
Yeah.
out there since Roscoe drew attention.
As Shahana sort of pushes herself off the dirt ground, a solid layer of dirt on her back. She looks up to Impa. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let that
Good.
happen.
Try to make my way over to her a bit quicker than Roscoe
All right.
without seeming suspicious. And if I get in time, I'm going to offer her a hand and ask her, "You need help up?"
Is Roscoe going to try to? Is Roscoe gonna attempt to keep pace?
Yeah.
I need a dexterity check from both of you.
Got it.
Oh no, you're gonna
Save or
accidentally
check?
Check.
you're gonna accidentally trip
Fuck, he
off
was
each
almost on a
other.
17. Don't worry, Zombie could roll an R1.
Oh god,
Yeah,
both roll
that'd be
6. I want
great.
you both.
Aw.
That's disappointing.
I really wanted it to be both of you trip over
It
each other.
literally was hovering over 17 and then it plopped right over to.
Can I roll again as a disadvantage because I wasn't really paying very close attention to whatever's happening?
Or you could just you don't make it before.
Is Roscoe like really attempting to keep pace? Like he just sees Hyle trying to go faster, so he tries to go faster as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you keep pace with Hyle.
That's fine, as long as Roscoe doesn't offer a hand first.
She She looks up to you, Hyle, and gives you sort of long stare.
You better not steal my wallet this time.
As a joke of what we thought, cradle robber.
At which point, Impa steps around. If you would kindly step away. She looks
Is that
behind her.
Impa talking?
Yep. Get up, Shahana. We should wrap it up for today. But we only just started. I said, wrap it up.
What? You're gonna let the poor girl just go after knocking her down in
Use
the dirt?
protection. Sorry.
Well, if you hadn't noticed, that was looks to Roscoe. That was his fault.
Oh, true. That's why you should give her another chance to try more. He's a bit disruptive at times, so I apologize.
You're being way kinder to me than I deserve in saying that.
Trust me, there's plenty of instances that you've provided.
Nice to meet you, I'm Roscoe. He sticks his hand out towards it.
She glances down at Roscoe's hand, looks back to Hyle.
Smile.
Do you really think I need you telling me how to teach my student? We're done.
Probably not, but at the same time, I think it's a fair enough choice for someone who's walked in, especially since my party was the one that interrupted.
Okay. What do you want? I'm gonna guess you found us here because, well, I guess I was a little too loudmouthed back at the tavern, wasn't I?
Oh, no.
You're cutting out
Oh, did I? What part did I cut out at?
the whole thing. Oh, no.
Oh,
Cut.
no. I quite enjoyed the show you put on back there, Royal Protector.
Gives you a blank look. So what
It's
are you
quite-
doing here?
What am I doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You cut out again.
coming here, so we decided to make the trip. It had some good benefits, and well, we ended up hearing that you were here too, and that there was a training ground. So I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone while we're finishing
Excellent
up
word
the other.
choice. I could take that as a threat, you know.
Oh, don't please. I am very willing to spar with you if ever. Sword shakes.
She gives you a glance down, narrows her eyes at you. Really?
It'd be very honorable, I suppose. It would be a great honor to fight someone like you. After all, I'm sure I've taken an interest in your student for her skills. You should probably take an interest in someone else's student, even if it was only for a bit of time.
Roll me persuasion.
Perfect. Charisma's a useless stat.
I actually kind of want to see this, so can I try to help him with it to give him advantage?
I
Sorta.
just want to note that Roscoe is going to be standing off to the side, eating what's left of the loaf of bread that he stole from a beggar.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead,
I
roll with
didn't-
advantage.
Okay, I didn't hear because you cut out.
Persuasion.
Okay. Understandable. That's my +1. Oh no, it's +2 now.
Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
Advantage. No.
I think that's pretty decent. It rolled over a 17 on the second one.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I was like, hell yeah. And then you were like, oh.
Fine.
This'll be
Shahana,
good.
who's already gotten up, has kind of gives you this sort of concerned look and begins to back off as Hyle is apparently 10 feet in the air.
Oh no, wait, where am I?
What?
Where am I? Is there a map?
There's
There
indeed a
is
map for
now.
this. Oh, you didn't think I was prepared.
Oh no, I told you to be prepared. By the way, Shade, I'm taking the Triforce Spoon to give me advantage on all strength, ability checks, and skill checks.
Okay. Well, there should be a thing for that.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at how much points it costs real quick.
So,
I think that's boosting power.
I'm just going to put you there,
7
you there.
for 1 minute.
Can
I
you
guess
share
so.
the map with me, Shade?
When I share it with everyone else.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd shared it with those three. My bad.
1 minus 7. 14.
She steps back about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
And brings up her naginata into a actually holding it with one hand,
Interesting.
holding it behind her.
So here's a very interesting thing, Shade.
What's up?
I'm going to go ahead and pull out my scimitar, and I'm going to take a stance that I've seen Kazolf, I think his name was again?
Kazolf?
Kazolf use many times.
Okay.
Will be very familiar for anyone who might have seen him fight.
She kind of tilts her head and makes a slight acknowledgement. As I share with you a map
Murder.
Murder.
that Cam is not currently on.
I acknowledge the fact that I might not win, but that isn't the goal.
I just want to note that Roscoe does not move away. He just stands right there behind Hyle,
Oh my god.
relaxing, getting a front row seat in the splash zone.
Just
I'm
be
sure.
careful just be careful to dodge out of the way if any stray attacks come to you, Roscoe.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Your friend
Man,
understands
I wish I could see.
the concept of a duel, correct?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I'm pretty sure that Hyle would hurt me if I were to interfere. I find it funny to call out to somebody that's in the middle of fighting somebody else, but I'm not dumb enough to actually get myself hurt by one of my friends. I'll be nice. I won't interfere.
Hyle has the sending stone, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you both get into your stances. Roscoe just stands there, probably like munching on bread or something. Shot on each person present. Cam's just sort of there in the corner. The woman behind the desk is just she's hanging out.
Can I use Thieves' Cant to convey to Conrad that I wish to place money on the winner of this duel?
Sure.
Okay.
As you both prepare to charge at each other, we're gonna go on break.
Got it. Perfect.
Oh jeez, now we're
Where are
betting. I
you,
have to
Cam?
think
Where the
about that.
fuck are you, you little robot?
All right. Who do you think is going to win, Garbo?
I mean, I want to say Impa, but I feel like that's too easy, which is also.
So what I would propose is that whichever one of us wants to like go for Hyle gets twice the payout because we all know Impa's going to win.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be pretty surprised if Impa wins.
Impa what?
At least wins.
Oh.
Okay.
But I think I can probably get her down to half health. before that.
Mhm.
Maybe.
So actually, what do we
Maybe.
consider a win for Hyle is now the question to make it even.
Oh, the win
What-
for
what
Hyle in this situation is embarrass Impa.
What is the actual like win condition for this duel? Is it like first blood? So they like make the other person bloodied? Is it first to successfully land a blow?
I was thinking knockout.
I'd
Okay.
figure knockout. Reaching
Okay.
0, I wouldn't say like knocks you out, but it does knock you to the ground.
Okay.
Effectively, non-lethal with restrictions.
Got it.
Okay.
Understandable. I figured non-lethal was going to be the way it goes.
All right.
So how
I
much
will
money
be-
does Conrad have?
I'll
A
be right
few
back.
thousand.
I'm going to be
So
right
my
back
thought
while we're on
process
break.
is I would put
I'm-
down 100 gold or 100 rupees on Hyle under the condition that it's as long as he gets his win and just I guess his win in the fact that he like embarrasses Impa or something along those
Alright.
lines.
How about this? If Impa wins, I will give you 1,500 rupees. If
Oh, I see this
Hyle
is how it's
wins the
going.
fight entirely, then I get 3,000 from you.
That's acceptable.
So
And I
Garbo's
will
gonna
pay
get
you
that
100. I will pay you 100 if Hyle gets his condition of embarrasses Impa.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying if Impa wins, then 1,000?
I give you 1,500 if Impa wins.
Okay.
If Hyle wins, you pay me 3,000. And
That's
either
acceptable.
way, if Hyle achieves his like embarrass Impa or like deals enough to feel good about himself, then I will give you 100. Either way.
I will warn you though, I only have 3,000 gold, so you will bankrupt me.
That's fine.
Wait. So it's a 2-to-1 bet? Who decided that?
Alright, I'm back.
We literally just said that out loud, Chris.
What?
So
I mean, who decided the odds
here's the
there?
running bets on this fight. If you win, Garbo's gonna pay me 3,000 rupees.
Wow.
If Impa wins, I will pay him 1,500.
Okay.
If you reduce Impa to what, like half,
Yeah.
then I will pay him 100.
Okay.
Either way, which means that no matter what, as long as you get her down to half, he's only have to pay me 2,900
Oh, okay.
because that's a requirement to knock her out anyway.
So he won't completely bankrupt you.
Nah, it's fine. I don't think I have anything I want to. Well, I guess I have a little bit more than 3,000.
Roscoe only have 1,500.
Roscoe has 3,900.
Okay.
It's just we feel like Impa's gonna win, so it's 2-to-1 odds on Impa winning
Understand.
versus Hyle. Yeah.
What's the song playing right now? Push forward. Got
Alright,
it.
I better get my theme music going. What do I want to listen to during this?
Pizza time.
Loop. I think.
Snak, I'll do that. Pizza time 10 hour.
Drag. No, Dragon's not going to have a
Boosted.
Destiny Calls. Destiny Call. That's too low. Master Koga, top banana of the Eagle Clan. Let's go.
Alright, I better save the energy here and keep this at the very beginning. I won't play it until it's time to play. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
Okay.
I'll need it.
With Power Awakened, maybe?
I love it.
As a general tone setter, I'm thinking the Soran Bushi.
Soren Bushi?
Specifically the Kaguya one.
I don't. You might have. Actually.
I will link that real quick.
Not Derek the Executioner. Dojo Battle theme?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Why is the 10-hour base boosted pizza time song?
Oh my god.
That's
Is that what Roscoe's going to be playing?
That's what Roscoe's going to be playing during the fight.
No, that's not full volume.
I'm Milo. Probably need to take more pain medication, but today's a good day
I see.
to give away my money.
Okay. I'm gonna play Battle 2
Here we
Dojo Battle
go.
1, Niho. Hey, let me check through some of the other ones.
Miles just sort of
Sorry?
staring into the door.
Into the void.
Into the void.
The door to the office, library, music room, etc. It's a glass frame door.
Is my AC currently set to 16 on your side, Shade?
On the layout, it'll be that way.
Okay, understood. It always throws me off because it doesn't like have it set on the sheet itself if I have the effects applied.
Yeah, it's mechanically 16. Just on your sheet is 15.
My
Yeah, I
other
saw-
two
I saw-
characters
Okay.
that I'm currently playing in D&D games are very lawful and like smart and sane human beings.
I don't think
All
any
of my gremlin energy, goes into Roscoe now. I was playing as a smug dragon for a little bit, but that ended. So now it's all Roscoe.
Silver,
I can't
can you
sit there
put-
and be a dragon who just goes, "Ah, yes, gather for me a bunch of magical metal," and then the GM going, "Okay, so you'll be back in like a day or two to see how much they get." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna wait 100 years and then come back."
What
See
are you
where they're
saying,
at that point.
Can you put me and Eon on the map so we can actually see what's happening?
Oh,
Wait,
right.
that
Sorry.
Even though we're not there.
They're yellow on the sidelines. Okay.
Dude.
Wait, Hyle, in case you get incapacitated, I should hold on to that stone.
No. No.
You can just pick it off me.
Oh, okay, that works too.
I feel like you'd give it to Conrad.
Nah.
Oh my god, I
think
just
Ross-
thought about it. It's a really intense battle. And then Lynn's
Sending
message comes through right at the wrong time.
No, I was expecting it to go off right as they go towards each other.
That works too. But just like the idea of like he gets the upper hand. Huh?
Fucking as he goes to charge, he just hears a
Yeah.
What the fuck is a dead hand whack? KO.
Alrighty. I think it's just Cam that didn't. Yep. There's Cam. We are going to get right back into it. I'm going to set a quick guideline so that this combat doesn't go on forever. I'm going to have it so that it only lasts 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
It's effectively the same duration as my boon.
Yes.
Got it.
Wait, Shitty Flute Spider-Man 2 pizza theme or Pizza Time base boosted 10 hour?
The first
Shitty.
I got it. I found the perfect song.
Oh my. Y'all are despicable.
Shade, did you hear about the gambling that's going on this match?
No. What's the gambling?
Roscoe will pay Conrad 1,500 rupees in the event that Impa wins. If Impa is reduced to half HP, Roscoe will pay Conrad 100 rupees. If Hyle manages to defeat Impa, then Conrad will pay Roscoe 3,000 rupees.
Look at y'all's totals.
So
Jesus
Conrad
Christ.
comes out 100 with 100 rupees net. If Hyle wins.
Hey, even if Roscoe wins, Roscoe still owes Conrad some money.
Question is now actually, when will Roscoe pay up on it?
I don't know, when will Conrad pay up on it? Neither of us agreed on a time to pay.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
So,
Hajime.
Hyle. Roll me initiative.
Okay. Fuck. Where is it? That's perception. About how this goes.
I'm gonna be honest. She was gonna go first anyway.
Yeah.
She nat
Unless
20.
I, I don't know. 20. Oh, yeah.
Impa gets a Triforce point.
So,
He already has 50.
Impa's turn. Ho ho! It's been a while since I've looked at your stat block. All right.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So, Impa's gonna charge forth at you. Actually, she's only going to go up to here. Because
Got
the
it.
brilliant thing about
Naginata's is
about
range.
Naginatas or glaives is range. And she goes for her first attack, which is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right. That
Sneak
is
attack.
No,
only 4 damage.
that's not bad.
Rolled a 1
She's
on the
probably-
d10.
Yeah. All right, D10s. Is Roscoe here? Does that mean she can never get sneak attack against me?
You don't even know if she has sneak attack, man.
I don't know. You said most of them probably do.
We'll find out if she does sneak attack.
Find out.
Indeed.
Does she have sneak attack?
You've realized she's a swashbuckler, so she was hoping.
Oh, that definitely wouldn't allow her to get it off then.
Oh, I know.
Why didn't Rostro stand behind you so you could give her flanking?
All right. And she's going to make a
Pulls a knife on him.
she's going to make a second attack.
Got it.
17 to hit. That's
That
that's a
does hit.
Roscoe.
She should really be using her 8-fold blade.
I'm using not my best weapon.
So, all right. I did not go to the right layout. There we are.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I just realized I didn't load up ProStream.
Oh, no. Oh, I see it too, yeah.
There we go. Now it's updated. Not
I'm
much has
still waiting
changed
on it for
beyond
Steam side.
health. All right.
Okay.
Hyle senses he got injured.
Let me to real quick double check something.
Got it.
You only have a minute because by then Eon runs in.
Action. Ah, shame. I was hoping there was a. I mean, she wouldn't, but I was hoping there was a spell she could use as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Nah,
Understandable.
that'd only be convenient. Besides Misty Step, because Mashika.
Understandable.
All right. That is all she can do for now.
Bonus
Got it.
action dodge.
You think? You think I'm not planning?
Hyle.
So, does the boons affect already?
You cut out.
Cut out.
Does the boons effect already apply the advantage?
You use the boon of boosting power.
Yes. So it's the strength, skills, or ability checks. I think it does. It looks like it.
Let's see. Boosting power is only saving throws.
No, it says skills and ability checks.
Check the actual. You might have an outdated version.
I might have an outdated version because that's what it's saying for me.
Because keep in mind they are in your actions tab. Like the descriptions are in your actions tab.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have advantage on strength or intelligence saving throws for the next minute. Your choice.
Dang, I was hoping it would be skills because that's what I was to do.
Yeah.
Because I misread that, can I take that back?
I'll say sure.
I'll allow
Okay.
it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, because that's completely just. Oh yeah, I thought it was one thing because it was one thing when it was actually something else because of what I had. Let me put this back then in my inventory. So I'm back to 21. Okay, got it. In which case, I'm gonna go ahead and use my first action to knock her prone.
Okay.
My first attack. Not bad.
All right. She meet it.
Oh
Or
dang.
met it.
Means it beat,
That
but
is a save.
You yeah.
Okay.
As she with the back of her glaive, because you guys are not trying to like straight up kill each other.
Yeah.
She pretty much swipes it at your chest twice. You pass through, try to push her down. She dodges out of the way of your hand, and what do you want to do next?
I'm going to try to grapple her. Was my other thing.
Okay.
That is Garbo.
She could still fail.
Garbage. Yeah, she could. This is why I asked. This is why I was like, I'm gonna get the boon so I can have advantage on these.
As you try to grab, as you try to like wrap your extended arm around her, she pushes out of the way with a 22 success.
Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point to take Step of the Wind and bonus action dodge.
Okay.
Let me.
You should have
Where is
dodge
that?
on you.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. There it is.
All right.
There we go. That'll be the end of my turn.
Very well.
Let me get
So
rid
going
of
down to
these.
Toby and
boons
going
real
on
quick.
to round 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear the slots and then probably put the new ones down or something. I don't know.
All right.
Just so I don't have that issue come up again.
Very well. Impa is going to real quick.
Murder.
Is going to try to sweep your legs with her naginata, which is just going to be an attempt to push you prone.
Okay. I will go ahead and roll.
That was almost a 21. All
Dang.
right.
So she does.
You managed to push yourself away as the back of her naginata tries to sweep your leg. You managed to jump over it just in time as she goes for. Do we have a Kouhai? No.
but the zombie dropped and came
No.
back.
Ah.
Yeah, zombie dropped, came back. Got it.
I see. People are home. She's going to go for a attack.
Well, should
Evidently
we-
having disadvantage.
Yep.
Sorry, remind me what happened.
Step of the Wind gives me dodge.
Right. Yes. Hits with a 16.
Dang. Okay. If I had attacked
She
her,
rolled
then
two-
that would.
She rolled 2 of the same die.
That is unfortunate. Oh well.
Not telling you a bonus. Well, thank
Understandable.
you.
My
Oh.
plan went a bit down the drain after I was saving throws,
Mm-hmm.
but that is fine.
I got beer guitar picks. Or bourbon guitar picks. Wild. Alrighty. That is that damage.
Okay.
Slashing into you, and she's going to bonus action disengage and gain a bit of distance.
Got it.
And she raises herself again in a stance. You want to keep going?
Sure. I got plenty of fight in me.
All right. You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna step into her range and
Gotcha.
swing at her with my scimitar.
That's when you find out she has polearm mastery.
Haha. That was almost a 20.
That's a miss.
That is all right, because now I can go ahead and apply Agile Parry, I believe. I think that's just when I attack, nothing else.
Agile parry?
Eh,
Agile parry.
yeah, it's when I attack with my weapon. I get to add a +2 AC.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that weapon? I believe that's weapon. That might be unarmed strike, actually. Which is the same rule.
Remind me, what's
I'm looking for it. It's under the monk
Martial
stuff.
arts?
The Kensei.
Kensei?
No, it's
Oh.
not martial arts. It's the Kensei stuff.
Path
Agile
by
parry. If you make an unarmed... Okay, I would have made an unarmed strike, which is exactly the same rule. I was trying to set up with a parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn, you're not holding a
Sure.
Kensei weapon.
I'll say sure. I'm
Yeah.
reading it now.
Okay.
All right, you can
Which is
apply that
now
effect.
this.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and try to attack her once more, this time with my scimitar.
All right. Can you actually do anything about that? No. Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And now I'm
Okay.
gonna bonus action again and step the wind, so up, which I don't know if it went away. It did. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So as you as she backs away, you close the distance real quick. Immediately going for a punch, doesn't quite land. When she's off guard on her other side, you manage to slash down on her with a scimitar. All you
Been a
can
while
do.
since I fought with this one. Yep. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Impa, silently, is going to just go for a pretty basic attack. And she misses.
Haha.
All right, you do have that, don't you? Wild. Okay. All right. And she is going to just go for a second attack. And a miss. You managed to weave in between her rather fluent strikes.
Right.
After which she is going to bonus action step away, and she's actually going to throw down her naginata behind her and draw her eightfold blade.
Bringing out the big weapon now, aren't you?
More suited, I'd say.
I suppose. It is
All
a
right.
very well-crafted weapon.
Hyle.
All right. Well, stepping to range.
Gotcha.
My first attack is going to be the unarmed strike. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. Hey.
That's a hit.
I don't remember if I set up the effect. Yeah, it does go away after the turn. Okay. Boop.
All right.
Going to swing with scimitar. Nice.
Also
now we're
hit.
cooking. Yes. And bonus action, step of the wind.
To remind. Yeah, that's proper. Okay. I just had to make sure that I had a certain feature of hers set up properly. All
I'm
right.
gonna circle around her.
Alrighty.
I'm effectively just circling around, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've used this. I'm getting back to the groove.
Alrighty. Impa's turn. So as you manage to weave behind her, she's going to, as you're pretty much moving, try to slash at your back.
Okay.
With a solid kabat. Alright, because you have increased AC. Your AC is currently 18.
Yeah, that's why it's so good.
Indeed. You managed to push just far enough to turn and block her blade with your scimitar. As she is going
Close shave.
is going to grip it with two hands this time around. And unfortunately, you pull your blade up as she brings it down upon you, clashing against it.
Okay, so I block.
Yes, and she is once again going to step away and hold her blade in a readied position, readied stance. Kind of
Unfortunately for you. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Blade level to eyes.
Unfortunately for you, I've had quite the amount of experience watching someone use a Sheikah blade. So you might have picked a bad choice pulling that one out.
All right.
Go around. That was so close to going 20. That not roll?
That
there it went.
hits.
Okay. Dang. I brought her down to quarter now.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling max. That's very good.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Once more. There we go.
Very
That'll be
well.
the end of my turn.
Back to the top on round 5. Half a minute has gone by. You actually don't have that feature, do you? Neato. Not important. She's in fact going to spin around and focus her attack
Oh.
using her bonus action. She just manages to miss as she
That was scary.
as she brings her blade down with quite a force.
Hyle blocking it with his scimitar, gritting his teeth as his feet start like slightly buckling over under him, and goes, "Never seen him use that one though."
She gives a sly smile and goes for another attack. Which does manage to hit,
Okay.
dealing a solid 8 damage.
Not bad. Pretty
She
good.
she disconnects her blade and brings it for a side swipe, getting you in pretty much in the bottom of the ribs. You feel like you hear a faint crack.
Gonna ignore it for now.
All right. Hyle.
Circle around. As I'm circling around, I'm gonna punch her.
Alrighty. She's going to use parry
Oh,
Shit.
as
Not
you
bad yet.
as she tries to.
would my agile parry proc first?
Your agile parry.
Yeah, since it's when I make the attack, I think. Let me double check the exact text. Or no, it's repost. I'm thinking that she gets to attack back. Okay.
No, parry.
No,
is
she's using regular parry. In fact.
Yeah.
I build Impa in a specific way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. She manages to block your fist with her blade. Sort of a vibrant ring coming from it. And continue on.
Okay. As she's blocking, I'm going to try to punch her with the other hand.
Gotcha. That is a hit.
Right in the face.
All right.
I believe in true gender equality. I'm not afraid to punch a woman in the face. And, of course, I'm going to go ahead and apply dodge. And I don't think I applied... No, I didn't. So I'll apply that too.
You're gonna blow through all your key points, aren't you?
I
have.
had come to the fight expecting to do that.
Gotcha. All right. That all you can do?
I believe so, yeah.
Alrighty. Impa. He's going to once again focus. And go kablam.
I'm asking you to focus.
She can never hit with that focus attack. Yet she can hit
I'm
with a
very
disadvantage.
lucky. Yeah. It was once. It was after a lot of fails, so...
Uh-huh. And second attack. She not one.
Aha!
Damn. Alrighty. You're agile, I'll give you that. Aren't we around
Thanks. I learned
later? I feel like I accidentally... we're probably not, never mind.
We're on the right round.
You've almost used up a whole minute.
Yeah. Alright, well. Right there.
Alrighty. You circle around Impa. She tries to keep her eyes on you.
I'm gonna try to knock her prone as
Gotcha.
I'm circling around. Fucking hell. It hovered over the 7 and then
I'm
went
not
to the
even
1.
gonna roll that because her bonus is enough to cover that.
All right, we know her bonus is
Understandable.
at least a 7.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to punch her at least.
Just because I'm
That
curious.
stopped
What'd
like
she
right
get?
there.
She almost nat 20'd. That's hilarious.
Never tried force point almost.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Going to put that on. Nice, so nice. Caesarino-chan. It's time to die. Alright.
Very well.
Hit me with your best shot. Your best floral shot.
So,
True gender equality.
she's gonna focus again.
My
I'm gonna
fellow
laugh.
Sheikah, I am once again asking you to focus.
So she hit.
Is she... Okay,
Ooh.
I was about to say, if she misses...
Allow me to real quick
Murder.
add a thing.
I gotta look at something real quick while you're doing that. Because I thought about something, and now I'm interested. Where is
So I'm
it?
gonna be real.
It's
She
down.
has sneak attack.
Yeah, I figured. Not. Oh, there it is.
She was just waiting for the to hit with advantage.
So,
So I'm
Hyle,
curious, how close was I to getting into half? Like just hot, cold kind of feel? Warm? Very warm?
you were pretty close to getting her to half. Like
Okay, very warm.
5-ish hit points away.
I rolled pretty good.
You did really well. So, Hyle, you go down. I'm gonna say with 1 hit point.
Okay. I just slide across the floor
Yeah,
as my sword goes flying out of my hand.
Yeah, as she basically makes a final smack against your scimitar. The impact of it send you flying back. I'd say about 5 feet onto the ground. The sword flying up into the air and landing in the dirt next to you. I believe we're done here.
That's about it for the fight. You're pretty good. Just as good as he said.
I recognize your style from somewhere.
I figured you would.
Oh, input got bigger.
I don't. Oh no, input got bigger. She's growing in terror. She's asserting her dominance. Standing over Hyle. This is how tall I am. How tall are you? I don't use it often, but there are some
That's
stances
really
that
something really funny
Solid.
there. The heart didn't move at all,
Mm-hmm.
so it stayed where it was, even though she was growing bigger.
The heart is its own overlay.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, oh.
Zombie. I was so close. I was 5 hit points away from getting her to half.
Yeah, and then I could have paid Conrad
1600.
1,600 rupees instead.
So you actually saved him 100 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So I don't typically use it that much. I don't use his stances, though there are some that I find pretty well done.
I also see a little more than just him. I'll
I
be
don't
honest.
try to use him too much. It was for a bit, mostly just watching. And a lot of lecture.
Have you ever visited Dorian's dojo in Kakariko?
Wow. You could say that I've definitely visited there for many years.
Has her eyes narrowed at you. And she goes to pick up her naginata. As oh. Yeah, you indeed get a buzzing, or like an indicator
Okay.
from the
A
sending
ping,
stone.
a mental ping.
I take it out of the inside of my shirt or cloak or whatever. I probably have like some sort of inside pocket, who knows.
All right. What does the message say, Mr. Snak?
I don't remember what it was.
You didn't write it down.
I forgot. I am a
Did
dumb.
not write it down.
End the stream real quick and then start back up, and I'll just start watching through the VOD.
Found.
One word.
Found Wilbur.
2,
Dead.
3.
What's that fucking thing called?
Dead hand.
Dead hand. Most likely by dead hand. Need help. Come quickly.
I look at it for a moment. Does Impa hear this, by the way?
There's something else, but I can't think of it now. Oh, it was like
how loud-
it was like need everyone.
Let me double check. Spells. There you are. Sending. You send a short message. The creature hears the message in its mind.
Here's the message. Okay, got it.
So it's like in your head.
Hyle looks down. Oh, that's a problem now. Thinks for a moment. Better send a message back before I ask any questions. Will be there. Have to find you. Fought Impa. Lost, but did good. Ask, what's her name again? It starts with a C. The person we're doing the job for.
Caledalia.
Caledalia, yeah.
Caledania, how much its body is worth. You know, I've been thinking about that exact response the moment he was like, I'm going to pull out the sending stone. My immediate thing is, oh, ask Caledania how much it's worth to bring it to her.
Okay.
That's my message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the background,
How
you
much
see
do you think
Roscoe
about
just
here
grabbing
what I
out
said?
handfuls
wait.
of rupees and passing them over to Conrad.
She would have been walking away by this point. Ascending. Just completely ascending.
She's
Okay.
done.
Yep.
What a queen.
She would have
Would've
heard
been,
like
a bit away.
parts of it. So she would have been like around here by the time.
I don't feel like I know what a dead hand is.
Roll
Maybe?
me nature.
Got it. Either way, this works in my favor. Where's my nature? There it is. Solid +1. Solid nat. Oh my god, damn it.
Oh.
That would have been so good.
So it was like, you know, you know nothing
my
about this.
inspiration has been taken from me. I look at Impa and go, so, odd question. Do you know what a dead hand is?
Can I roll nature?
Sure. There's a
It's the
chance.
reverse of Roscoe. It's his arch enemy. For you are the light hand.
So you feel like you've heard of a since disbanded thieves guild called the Dead Hands, but you also are aware that that name came from somewhere, namely about a creature that burrows underground and, well, as I described earlier, drags people down and eats them, or eats their flesh, just their flesh for some reason.
In what context, Hyle?
I don't know. Probably a creature.
A creature, okay. Because, like, I knew of a group of people who went by that name, but they're probably, like... The creature is, like, some kind of, like, well, it's really bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not.
Does Impa have any information since I asked her?
I'm gonna make her roll nature.
Have you ever been buried before?
Okay.
It's not a pleasant experience.
I'd imagine.
The two give you a look, Roscoe, and Impa looks back to Hyle. I've heard about them in passing. I've never done too much research.
Okay. I was wondering if you may know. Our compatriots apparently have run into it and it's killed someone.
She gives you like the general description that I've already given.
Okay.
To my
see,
knowledge, Jay, this thing is some
I can't
kind of
wait to
undead,
murder it.
right?
Toby went with him. Wait, are you asking in character or out of character?
Out of character. That's why I said shade.
Okay, never mind.
To Roscoe's knowledge, the name Dead Hand means it must be some form of undead, right?
That's not what that implies, no.
I think Roscoe believes that it is, though.
It could be.
Could be.
All I'm saying is what I believe now. I am utterly
Okay.
convinced that it's undead, and I plan to ambush it.
Okay.
Just letting you know ahead of time.
Gotcha.
Are you saying it out loud that you think undead?
So
In character, Roscoe 100% believes, based on the name, that a dead hand is some form of undead monster.
Okay, do you say that loud?
No.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I'm informing Ryan ahead of time of my intentions to have Roscoe go, don't worry guys, I have a plan, and I'll go on ahead real quick, and I'll get in position.
Okay.
Moments later, Wilhelm Street.
Must be something. Must be something challenging if Lynn decided to retreat, especially with both Toby and Eon with him.
all right. Shahana ends up coming up to you, sort of kneeling down. Are you all right?
Yeah. Does she offer a hand?
She offers a
No.
yep.
Okay.
Oh, Lynn
I
needs
take her
our
hand.
help? He's calling for the heavy hitters?
Are you? You take
Apparently,
a
yeah.
hand.
Yep, and I'm gonna immediately try to pickpocket her.
Wait, hold up a minute. I see what you're doing, Shade.
What?
I'm going to use.
Okay.
I'll DM it to you.
As
Can I pickpocket her?
yeah, roll sleight of hand.
I'm going to spend 5 points. This was the other thing that I was saving my Triforce points with, to give myself inspiration. The moment you pickpocketed me,
So as she
I have been planning this.
as she goes to pick you up, you notice her hand glows or somewhat with a bit of a greenish energy. As you heal,
Okay. Oh,
Damn.
cool. I'm still gonna pick
15 hit
pocket her,
points.
though. That's pretty good.
As she
Anyways.
casted that with a second level spell slot.
Not bad at all. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20! I love it. This is everything I could hope for.
This is what all the bad rolls were leading up to.
Can you even? You have the modifier to be able to see that, but you don't have a chance. So what do you take?
Does she have anything nice on her?
She has on her person. She basically just has the dirks on her thigh and the actually empty quiver on her back. Beyond that, nothing really.
Nothing in her pocket if I like fish in it real quick
She
or
doesn't
something?
really have a. She doesn't have a pocket. Her armor
Let's
is
take-
notably like kind of like this body suit. Seems particularly crafted for agile combat. Very flexible materials. No pockets.
Okay, can I take all her dirks?
I'm gonna say you because one hand is already.
I have 3 fingers. I have 5 fingers.
Because I don't have the proper spacing of them. Sure.
Okay, I take them all and pocket them.
All right.
Thanks.
I perceive this.
Consider. Are you actively watching?
Yeah. You'll note that
You
my
can't.
token is turned towards
Perfect.
you.
Oh, that's Lynn. Okay. Lynn definitely can.
Roll perception.
Bro.
Lynn won't be able to
Nope.
see it.
Never mind. A butterfly went by. Very distracted.
Oh no, the
See.
butterfly effect.
Now I need to see
Yeah, I
if
take her
a
hand
certain
and
other
I-
person sees. Of course, you that one. Impa trying to be
Thanks.
the protective person and. All right.
She tried to steal from me. It's only right. It's a lesson.
A lesson learned.
A lesson learned about what the superior thief looks like. Doesn't have any expertise or proficiency in the skill. I take her hand, I get up, and I go, thanks, as I kind of like with my other hand, pat her arm and then pull it down and take her dirks. And
You're
he's like,
welcome.
yeah,
I
she's pretty
understand
tough, isn't she?
Yes, she was the bodyguard of the princess, from what I understand.
Indeed. That's what I've heard too. How do you say that sparring match went? Looks over to like Impa, looks at Shauna.
I think you did well. I
Maybe next time I'll bring her down a little bit more.
got more experience, I suppose.
Yeah, I've definitely fought a lot more things, I would imagine.
Wouldn't say that.
I don't know, have you ever killed a Lionel before?
Heavens no.
Looks at Bowen back. Yeah, it didn't stand a chance.
To be fair, you blew it up. You didn't like fight it. Like
Yeah,
you
but
didn't.
She doesn't need to know that.
She doesn't need to know that.
Roscoe.
Roscoe just. I mean, to be fair, we killed that thing because we blew it up.
Roscoe is 30 feet away.
Roscoe is the anti-wingman.
It's called
It's
a
more a
superior
testament to how
strategy.
smart we are in using the tools at our disposal.
Yeah,
Indeed.
intelligence is still a thing of wisdom. It's still
Intelligence
experience in the end.
Okay.
By the way, there was another matter that I came here to actually talk to you about.
Saying this to
Impa.
Impa?
Yeah, I still have her hand, by the way. I've completely ignored the fact that I'm holding it now, so it's up to her to make me let go.
You'll know she has her hood up again, which she
Got
seemed
it.
to have put up as she was getting up from the ground.
Understood.
After sparring with Impa. She kind of looks down at your hand. Roll me insight.
Got it.
She tries to let go with a sudden force.
There we go.
Okay. She seems a little flustered. Realizing she has been holding contact a little too long.
I'm still looking at Impa as I completely pretend I don't see it,
All right.
and I slightly loosen my grip so she can pull away.
And she
As I go, there is another matter, by the
Steps
way, that I
back.
was wanting to talk to you about.
And what is that?
Well, have you ever heard of a dark nut before?
Oh. Huh. Why am I not surprised?
Long story short, walks up to her. We ended up killing one before. And it seems that the person who sent it after had originally sent it to retrieve something before we impeded it. Got a little pissy and sent a stronger one after us. We ended up finding out this information because Hyle takes the sack off the side and throws it to her. Of this.
What does the sack contain?
If she opens it up, she sees 8 Yiga symbols covered in blood. Dried blood. 8 of the cloth symbols I've been collecting from Hateno Island.
All right.
We found out because of this. We were tailed while we were making our way here.
So these... You said you were tailed on your way here.
Yes.
Are these the emblems
what you
of
think they are.
those?
Yes, they're what you think they are.
Hmm.
I suppose they may
Hello.
be coming after us. Oh, goodness. I suppose they may be coming after us due to the inconveniences we put into them a few times now.
Now I know who you are. You're that party sent by Jorolf, aren't you?
Perhaps. I think
We are. I'm the person
don't-
carrying the stone to contact him.
She looks
contacts
back at you.
Jorol.
It was
Rumor
a
has
poor
it-
decision on the other's part to let me have this.
Rumor has it you died.
I got better.
Oh no, that was him, not me.
Let's say a certain hero was in my corner in that moment.
I'm so glad the Breath of the Wild theme is currently playing.
You died. I got better.
Alright. What do you want me to do about it?
Well, unfortunately, because of its activities, it will be coming straight through town. And I think you and I both know what that means if that happens, if we allow it. I was hoping, and this is why I didn't bring it up before and instead decided to spar with you, that you might be a bit convinced to help us if you saw my capabilities at least. I'll admit that I'm not the strongest member of our party, but if we have to face another one of those, it's a possibility, especially since it's
That's
apparently
Conrad
stronger.
over there.
There's a possibility that we may not get off as easy.
Hyle, the
Roll
strongest
me
Avenger.
persuasion with advantage.
Log in.
Fuck me today, guys.
Roscoe, strongest Avenger.
Okay!
Roscoe giving you advantage by clearly being demented in his belief that he's...
Oh, you cut out, zombie.
Roscoe's like, yeah, I'm the strong one. She's like, oh my god, they're gonna die.
Oh,
She's
I got one
not even-
session,
she's
I
not
forgot to
even
mark
looking
it
at you.
off.
Roscoe, strongest Avenger. Roscoe, strongest
Thing I could hope
Avenger.
for. Except unable to knock her prone and grapple her and make her embarrassed about the fact she got grappled and knocked prone.
She gives you a long look, narrows her eyes, sort of glances over to Shahana. In your peripheral, Shahana kind of steps forward, very on your side in this case.
Still doesn't realize I stole her drinks.
Yes. Yeah. Shade, you're not helping yourself.
Very well. But you are not helping. What?
Aw.
If a Dark Knight is as dangerous as they say,
Let's put
I
it this
can't-
way. We were traveling with 20 guards. There was only 6 remaining.
case in point.
And that was because they protected themselves defensively.
These 20 guards also somehow didn't know how to use the bow and arrow.
They didn't have a bow and arrow.
had...
To be fair, the majority of them just ran up to the thing and just got eviscerated. Even
No,
though we told them to keep back.
I'm only joking because when they
They-
turned, they gained bows and arrows.
But didn't use
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
I
And a
see
lot of
now.
them just got shot by the people standing off to the side with arrows.
Oh yeah, totally. It was
So-
not the Dark Knight, but yeah, it was.
You
This
put
is my
enough
favorite
arrows
thing.
into a person and they will die.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I've learned firsthand.
So,
Roscoe makes a point, especially if it's like the Dark Knight before. If people who are untrained and while easy to kill, die, they will rise back up as an enemy.
That's why I gave
It-
the most competent member
it's
of
similar
those
to the one
guards
before.
a shield that'll bounce the arrows back.
I can at least provide support. You know I'm doing well with my spellcasting.
How far can you spellcast?
Well, healing is only so much. Upwards of 120 feet?
That should be enough. I should warn you too that does, at least from the Dark Note we fought, seem to have the ability to slip through past people without at a blinding speed, without so much as even making them aware it's moved past them until it's already too late.
How long do we have?
2 days until it arrives.
2 days to prepare, huh?
Indeed. In the meantime, I'll have to take care of the Dark Hand. Well, we'll have to. Or, not Dark Hand, the Dead Hand that my companions have currently found. That'll probably only take an afternoon.
In that case,
If there's, I was
you
gonna
should...
say, if there's anywhere you want to meet up. Sorry. After we're done. Good now.
These fields might work as a combat ground.
Potentially. I was thinking maybe fighting it outside the city even.
That could work as well.
I would like to set up some sort of ambush or maybe even a trap.
in a concentrated
to at
area of
least
some
weaken it
kind.
some. Yes.
A pitfall, maybe.
Pitfall could work. I also say that because I was thinking about Pitfall before. You just reminded me of it.
We just make it fall in the pitfall and just blast it till it's dead.
In that
Make it
case, we
fall in the
should
Pitfall. You cast a large on a rock.
take these
Throw it in
few...
the pit.
Take today to rest. Or at least we shall. I don't know about you. You need to... You healed him, didn't you? Yes.
You did a bit. I'll still need a rest for some time, but I should be able to take care of the rest of the problems for what's happened today. Before the end of the day.
Well, gather your friends. Deal with that dead hand if you need to. And meet back here.
Very well.
Shahana, gather your... Where are your dirks? She looks down to her thigh, looks to you, Hyle. Already skirting
Roscoe,
away.
let's go find the others. Already walking away when the moment she was like, wait, where are your... Come on, Roscoe, let's go find the others. Hey, Lynn, what are you doing? I didn't realize you were already here.
I sprinted out of there.
And he has not stopped running since. He's just running in the marketplace. Get out! Fuck, help.
I was running the
Where are
entire
you?
time I was sending that message.
I will take a bonus action dash if I'm able to. After they don't see me.
What?
You just casually walk around the corner and then you're like, shit!
Zoom.
Walk around the building corner, run for it.
What does Conrad do?
I guess I'll try to keep pace with Hyle, although he is faster, so I don't know if
This-
that means anything here.
This feels like
I don't have my
a...
step of the wind anymore, so I can't move 135 feet around. I can
I
only
don't know
move...
why that feels very Konosuba.
Oh, it very is.
How about Roscoe?
Roscoe just starts walking away relaxed, at no particular rush.
If anyone looks back, they would see Impa with her hand against her eyes, just shaking her head, looking back at Shahana, who is
God
very
damn it.
much in
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Good job.
Good.
Now she's even harder
Roscoe,
training.
seeing that she's embarrassed, will come back and hand her a small.
Small
A
what?
small-
Here you go.
Small
he hands
what?
her the hammer.
Go. You
The
have a hammer?
I give her the hammer for a weapon.
I'm.
Try not to lose this.
That's not.
I'd
You've
like
been
it back
outplayed,
when you're done.
child.
All right. So, where are you going?
Well, he didn't say where he was, is the unfortunate thing. So I'm assuming probably still in this district. I'll ask around about the
You were told of around the area of his house.
Yeah, we were gonna. I told you where.
Well, no,
yeah.
but we were all told the location.
Yeah, Caledalia did mention that.
Yeah,
okay.
you were there.
Okay, yeah, I'll go find it then.
Because
I don't think she gave like an address, but it wouldn't be.
we're
hard to
sitting.
tell.
We're sitting outside the house. Like
I'm cooking
Yeah.
inside of it.
So, feel free to
Inside the
close that
house.
map. For
Okay.
now.
For
As
now.
I go ahead and remove the 2. Did you have the right hit points? You did. Okay.
What?
I keep forgetting to set the NPC hit points to what they are on the sheet versus random.
Got it.
Shade. I assume we're not fighting the dead hand tonight.
I mean, we can.
I don't want to. I have to be up early.
Do you have the
Can we-
similar schedule next week? 'Cause I feel like
it's
next
in the
one-
air.
I feel like next one is going to be a long one.
I have some caffeine for tomorrow morning, so I can stay.
Well, how long you thinking it might take?
Yeah.
Can Roscoe do his dumb getting himself killed thing? I guess before you go.
I would.
Do you feel like it'll take more than like 27 minutes?
How long would it take for the party to get there?
To actually get there?
Yeah.
We'll say...
Between the message and then.
I'm going to move us up another half an hour.
Damn.
I was more asking.
I was
Shade,
gonna ask if
your
I could switch my armor out on a
estimate.
short rest.
If you want to take a short rest, Hyle kind of needs it.
Okay.
Yeah, I need that short rest, man.
Okay. I am switching out my armor type. So.
Hyle, you look like shit. What did I say about almost dying? Do I have to beat you?
I mean, I did say in my message, I fought Impa. I did good.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
in all
I
fairness, he's
can't
not
hear
like
that.
he's not like covered in blood or anything. He's just bruised.
No, just bruised.
I probably would have told that to the other two.
Garbo, have you gotten the rupees yet? Because I've already marked them off my sheet.
Yeah, I will. Yep. Give me just a second.
That's hilarious.
Punch her in the face.
All right.
So,
I went
If you
into this
guys are
knowing I
going-
was going to lose money on it.
if you guys are fighting it tonight,
What's Lynn's strat?
Thunder Gauntlet, a bonus action Ancient Rapier.
Okay.
Got it.
Hit it as hard and as fast as you can. And if you get stuck, Thunder Wave.
Gotcha.
Understandable plan.
Okay.
If he gets, let me rephrase that. If he gets stuck, Thunder Wave, and if Thunder Wave doesn't work, bonus action Telekinetic Shut It.
Alrighty.
I too have a plan.
I would
Indeed.
warn Roscoe about the many hands that are gonna pop up as soon as you enter the room.
So you think if you hookshot it though, it'll be pulled out of the ground?
Well, the
Yeah.
It's not
hand
in the ground.
or the dead hand
Alright.
The
itself.
entire dead hand.
Yeah. Alright. I am.
I don't even know how big a dead hand is under the ground. I don't want to know.
I don't want. It's like it would be like a mushroom type thing, isn't it?
I don't know,
Or a
man.
plant, or like a tree where it spreads out more under the ground than it does above ground.
That's definitely the case. I just don't know how much. Anyway, you head off.
Okay.
The rest of the
Good
group.
night.
Hyle, feel free
Nah.
to roll your hit die. if you please.
When do I short rest? Do I short rest like after I get there?
Probably because we would
I'd
probably
say.
explain everything.
Okay. Eon's cooking. How much is that again?
An added +1, and then I have my own ability. I just drag onto you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do this.
I've only taken 1 damage. I refuse. I will not
I'm
sleep.
gonna do.
I'm about to say, I think we've set the +1 pretty much always happen on your recoveries.
Yep.
What do you? Okay.
Yeah. Or at least I remember us all deciding. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Because in most cases, there you go. You're fully healed.
Yep.
Your
Two,
key
so I'll
points, is
get
that a
that.
long rest or short rest?
That's short. It's
Okay.
back.
Do I have
Yeah,
that set properly? No. Allow me to actually set that proper.
What do you not have set proper?
Or apparently it's rest just means okay. Well, that's
All
I'll
right,
just
I
tick
can
them
claim
off
my
for you.
Triforce points, can't I? Because
Yes.
I rested, right?
Anybody who has received Triforce points, including Toby.
I forgot to mark those in my earned, but I'll just put in their
Gotcha.
current 18 now.
All right.
Did you put in those dirks in my inventory, by the way?
I can. They have the statistics of a dagger.
Roscoe
Cool.
will walk over to Hyle and apologize. I should have made a bet with you on you winning, because then in the event that you won, I would have made money. And the event that you lost, you would have made money, so you wouldn't have felt as bad that you lost.
I don't
I'll
feel bad
remember
that I
that for
lost.
next time.
I don't feel bad that I lost. I figured that she would be too strong for me, but a challenge is what I enjoy. Getting to fight someone that's of her level is already plenty for me.
Roscoe gives you
Being
a
able
weird
to
look
do
like you're some
something
kind of
significant.
freak.
Being able to do something significant is even better. Also, what did you say? I was talking over you.
Roscoe looks at you like you're some kind of freak.
I feel like you've had plenty of experiences already to form that opinion. That one was out of character.
Okay.
Yeah. So we meet up with the others. I have Eon's cooking. Oh yeah. I might as well explain to Eon and Toby is in character. Toby and Lynn. Neither of them are here.
Gotcha.
So we got Impa's help. She'll be providing help with us. We'll have to meet back up with her at the training field where we met her after we're done here.
Wonderful. This is not going to be an easy fight. Like those undead, it has a fear effect.
That's
I like
fun.
to actually attack it. Hopefully.
I'll make sure to stay out of range and shoot it in the face.
It is a small tunnel and then an open cavern and right in the center.
Well,
There is
good.
no-
I could probably shoot at the back of the tunnel even.
That's my thought. Hopefully.
How much longer you got left?
Probably about an hour. Why?
Nasty thunderstorm happening. There's a concern of hail. Like you should not be on right now. It's that bad. You're not seeing it, the flashes?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, you should look at the sky.
Massive storm hit you. It hit me like 2 hours ago. Maybe a different storm.
Well, if the
First time
Okay.
for inspiration.
well,
In the middle of
Hmm.
a lightning storm.
Is there a storm coming?
there is a storm that is approaching.
Ooh.
I was okay. I didn't make that joke. I felt like you might have, but I felt like it's distasteful on my part.
I'm
Do you want to end it then? If it's
Do you want to
maybe
end it
for-
with us in the...
that way, we have both Kouhai and
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, you guys, all prepare yourself. Allow you to take the week to plan and do whatever. Next session is probably going to be a pretty long one. Because I feel like we're
Yeah.
going to get both the Dead Hand fight and the Dark Knight fight.
We might get the varying on how we do, especially knowing a bit. We might just get a bunch of prep for the Dark Knight fight and then the very start of it.
Anyway, yeah. So as you guys begin to make your way into the house, you all gather around the hole leading down to the Dead Hand's lair. That's where we're gonna end the session.
Alrighty.
The only question I have that I
Next
still
week,
can't answer.
Roscoe intends to.
I have no idea how it got here. Okay, let's go.
Real good question. So yeah, session 1.6 or chapter 1.6, potentially a chapter finale next week. That's an at 20. Shame.
Yeah. I was like, oh, before. I see how this is. Oh, never mind. I have no idea how I would have done.
Indeed. Anyway, yeah. I'll say until next time, because lightning might strike and put out the power, so I don't want the session to corrupt.
Yeah.
Oh man, that damage isn't big, but it's nice.
It's nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Have a good one.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Alligator.